Samaritan's Purse Disaster Relief responds to natural disasters.
We go into communities and we bring in volunteers to help people get back on their feet again.
The volunteers are so friendly. Every one of them is overly excited. They just so glad to be here and just tripping over themselves trying to do good for everybody.
It takes people, and we want you to be a part of this. Go to our website, SamaritansPurse.org, sign up and be a volunteer. Please be a part of it. God bless.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spend it. We will spin the category. We'll get there, man.
I got a big weekend. I'm excited already.
And you got that Vegas juice flowing?
Flowing.
It's not a roulette wheel, bro. It's a category wheel, all right? Dial it down. So we will spin the category wheel, and then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented Nick, who thought Hello Kitty was what gynecologists said when they began an examination, and found a way to answer 10 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration.
To be a contestant and play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Send your emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com, and now watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock.
26 miles ain't no walk in the park, especially for a guy with one leg. I'm Matthew. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America for the Heather Abbott Foundation. With their help, 90% of the time, I forget I'm even an amputee.
Donate to Matthew's cause at BofA.com/supportmatthew. Bank of America supports everyone who asks what's possible. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation.
When you buy LG, you get so much more than just an appliance. You get more done, more cost savings, more peace of mind, and more control. Because LG appliances are designed to do more. Like washers and dryers with AI tech to take out the guesswork, refrigerators that fit in tight spaces and keep food fresher longer, or ranges with precise induction cooking and easy cleanup built in, all with the style you want and reliability you can count on, so you can get more from your home every day. LG Appliances. So much more. Make life easier with LG. See the latest models and savings now at LG.com.
This episode sponsored by Maximus Tribe. You train, you track, you eat right. But if you're over 40, you've felt it. The results don't match the effort anymore. That's not willpower, it's biology. Hormones drop, metabolism slows, your body stops responding the way it used to. Maximus is the online clinic that reverses your decline with prescription performance medicines, GLP-1s, testosterone, and peptides that reduce belly fat, restore energy, and boost recovery. Over 50,000 high performers have already broken through their plateaus. If you're ready to turn your hard work into measurable results, go to MaximusTribe.com. That's MaximusTribe.com.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at Amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
All the Joes, away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4,517. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. Head chef back in the house. Text me the potatoes. Yesterday we were talking about if you have a craving for food, what is your go-to food at home?
Yeah.
What do you like to go out to eat? You have a definitive list of the foods today that people actually crave.
Correct. It's kind of, some of them are on there and the reasons why you end up craving these things, too.
Okay.
It's.
I'm guessing steamed broccoli not on there.
You know what? No.
Damn.
Yeah.
You owe me $5.
All right, my bad.
Yeah.
I don't know where this list is going. Just thinking what I would really want.
It's pretty much the kind of stuff you end up snacking on,
All right.
and craving.
But they explain why your brain makes
some
you
of
crave
them,
it?
right? Some of them are pretty obvious, like you know what I mean. Like certain times a day, you're going to crave this or that, and then some of them are just foods everybody likes.
Oh yeah,
Burger, cheesesteak, pizza. I'm just naming stuff I like. Now.
The smartest thing I do is I don't buy the things I crave.
Why not?
Because I know I'll take them all down in one night. Like, for an example, if I buy a jar of peanut butter, I crave peanut butter all the time. I don't buy it. I crave milk. I don't buy milk. Like, all these things that
What's
I
wrong
know.
with drinking milk? I mean, it seems like a good one, man. You know, most people are like, I crave ice cream. I go, I understand. Cookies. You're just like, milk.
Yeah.
It does the body good, brother.
I will drink an entire carton of it in a day and a half.
Putting down a half gallon in a day and a half.
It's not good.
Recommended.
It's not good for your stomach.
Guys just drinking milk.
It's not good for your backside. You know, like the whole thing.
Not
messes
mine.
you up. I mean, I love it, but I can't have it in my house.
Can't you just buy like a smaller thing of milk? What is it, like 2 pints or
I
whatever?
could, but it's just going to be gone in one night. It
Yeah, but
doesn't.
then you feel less guilty, right?
Even,
if you get a gallon, you're going to drink the gallon on the night. If
Look.
you get like that quarter gallon, the quart,
Well, if you get just a single serving of chocolate milk,
like school.
yeah, I mean, you know, you buy
Right.
a bottle of Nesquik.
I'll
But
get-
I'm with Miles. Like, if I buy one of those, like, not only is it like that's like 2 sips.
No, I bought 4 or 5 years ago, having my kids down for Thanksgiving dinner. I needed milk to make mashed potatoes. So I went a couple days ahead of the time and bought everything I needed to make Thanksgiving dinner. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I got really high and maybe went out for some beers, and I chugged that whole thing of milk. So the next day, you know, on Thanksgiving, I had to run to the store and buy more milk because dumbass me drank the entire container. No, it was a Smith family or Smith Brothers.
Well, they're
pint.
really good milk, man.
That is some good milk. That's why. And they're
buy the crappy milk. Like, just buy some
Dairy Gold or something.
brand.
Well, Dairy Gold's
skim.
not bad either.
It's fine.
But
I'm
I'll tell you
saying
what,
Smith Brothers.
chocolate milk.
Ted, I say we get together.
That is
Pool
heaven.
our money. Let's
That
buy
is
him a
heaven.
cow.
That is heaven. I don't know
A
what they
milky
do.
cow?
We're going to buy him a milky cow.
I don't know what they do.
Leave it in his front
It's
yard
delicious.
in Fremont.
I hear you though, Miles. It's tough when you have stuff in your pantry and everything that you thoroughly enjoy snacking on. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I hide stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I found a bottle of Jack Daniels in my house the other day. I totally forgot I had it.
That would be my problem.
I hid it from myself. That stuff is 120 proof, Ted.
What kind of Jack is it?
I don't know, but I mean, you need to cut that thing down with a couple ice cubes. It'll start
Is
your
it
car.
hot?
Oh my God.
All right.
It is hot as you can imagine. I mean, it should be a sipping whiskey, but I don't know how you do it, man.
I can't.
but
But
I
like you're
broke-
talking about milk.
Well-
If I have a bottle of whiskey, like we do not keep hard alcohol in the house. We do. We can have beer,
Yeah.
we can have wine. If you bring in hard alcohol, I'm going to take it down in about 36 hours, right? Just no questions asked. I cannot resist it if it's there.
Yeah.
See, I have a liquor cabinet, but I don't dip into it too much.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no, I
But
can't
like
do it.
we have like somebody. Oh, the Advocates gave us a nice bottle like last year.
Yeah. You got a really nice
But
bottle
I-
of tequila this year.
But I haven't drank. Oh, that's still a Terrence. But that bottle's
it's not
so
anymore.
nice, I don't want to drink it.
Okay.
I
So
know
think
what
I've
you mean.
I think I've had literally a taste out of it.
Well, we got, who's the guy from Maker's Mark came in. And Maker's Mark.
Bill
Samuels
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he autographed the bottle. He is a big time player there. And for like a day, I'm looking at it like, man, that's pretty cool. I shouldn't open it. Fast forward 24 hours, it was gone.
Yeah.
I still have the bottle.
Yeah.
It's still downstairs at the bar, but there's no booze in it. I cannot do that.
I did the same thing with the Blake Shelton vodka.
Yeah.
He signed the bottle, the whole deal. I'm like, he would want me to drink this. This is the
Yes,
way
he would.
This is the way I think this stuff through.
Yeah.
If Blake was sitting here right now and he signed that bottle, I said, man, it's a collector's item. He said, I want you to drink that.
Of course he would.
Yeah, sure.
That was,
Blake Shelton.
that was the voices in my head.
We had a guy ask us
You
if
know?
he'd signed some bottle of beer for him. So I haven't opened it. Like, bro, we signed the bottle, not the beer. Drink the beer, keep the bottle.
Yeah. The bottle that Dan Aykroyd dropped off. The
Gone.
Crystal
Crystal
Skull
Skull
vodka.
vodka?
Gone. Should have kept it.
I was going to say, those are cool looking
I
bottles.
still have the bottle.
I still have the
I
bottle.
was gonna say,
I just drank all the booze.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, I like the bottle more than I like the vodka.
Yes. Yes, that was a terrible vodka. But I drank it.
I have little, like the little airplane bottles or nips, as I
Yeah.
call them. I have little half nips from every championship parade I've been to. So I have like 2 Sounders ones.
But like you've left the booze in it?
So yeah, I just at the parade, I'll just sneak like a little nip, and then I sign it with the date and who I was with.
Wow.
Again,
Okay.
I would drink it. That's
I just
me.
keep the little bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
Fill it up with water. We've done that before.
Well, the little
I haven't noticed. Oh, sorry. Turn my. Yeah. Head chef coming up with some foods that you crave.
Put water back in it.
With Ted's meat and potatoes. You never know.
the last
You never know.
parade.
Hey, no one's that in
Hey,
there.
look out. We're terrible people.
We are.
Oh, let's see what else we have for you today. The game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. We spin a category wheel. You were either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. So far, our biggest dummy, that'd be Nick. It took him 10 questions to get one right. And as we do, we like to do a little men's room poll. We play Big Dummy. Last time,
Sorry, man, I forgot we did that. Now I'm chuckling.
and since the last time we did the poll, another woman has died in California. A snake bit her 3 times. She was in her either 70s or lower 80s.
All right.
She was on a hike. I swear to God, in the last, because that was the reason for the inspiration.
Because someone else got bitten but didn't die. But they only got bitten once.
But there have been, like up until this point, 7 deaths already in California.
All from rattlesnakes.
From rattlesnakes, yeah.
I've never heard anyone getting bitten more than once. So in her case, like the snake bit you 3 times, like it wanted you dead.
This thing, she was on a hike and they're out early this year. We also had the story of a toddler who snuck into an enclosure at a zoo and was bit by a wolf.
Right, which wolves will do.
Another story of a woman in Germany who was trying to help a distressed wolf. I'm not sure that she thought that was a wolf.
We're assuming she didn't because otherwise that's insane.
Yeah, the wolf was kind of cornered in an area and she was trying to help the damn thing out. Wolf just took a chunk out of her face.
Yeah.
Essentially. So the idea being that you were going to get bit by an animal. So we had venomous spiders. Taylor Momsen from The Pretty Reckless. She's on tour with AC/DC. She was in Mexico. She got bit by a spider. The rash went down from her knee all the way down to her foot.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she was hospitalized and released. She played the show like the next night.
Yeah.
She had been bitten by a bat.
Opening for the same band.
A year earlier. So we asked you quite simply, if you're going to get bit by an animal, which one do you want to take? Snake, wolf, venomous spider, or a bat?
Mm-hmm.
And if you happen to vote there and follow us on X at Men's Room Live, here are the results of last week's poll. Coming in at 4th place at 0%. No one wanted this animal to bite him. Like Taylor Momsen, that would be the venomous spider.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a single person.
Not a single vote for the spider.
I mean, keep in mind, like, a wolf is also on the list. Not a single person.
Right. You'd
picks
almost
spider.
rather have
a wolf bite you than a spider.
And I think she had that spider either bite her in her sleep, she believes. She's not sure of the timeline. She doesn't remember it. But if a spider's on me and bites me, I more than likely, hopefully, will remember that if I'm alert.
If I'm awake, sure.
Yeah. In 3rd place, 19% of you said a snake, which has been one of the most dangerous animals right now in California within the first half of the year. I don't know the number, but it's obviously not 7 anymore. It's 8 as far as the people that have passed on.
I've been telling you for years.
What, snakes?
Yeah. Bastards.
I just don't. You basically look. There's a reason they have a rattle. The rattle it's a warning mechanism. So they're either not doing that, or they're almost getting stepped on, or whatever.
What kind of rattlesnake doesn't rattle its damn rattle?
Well, if you surprise it.
So that's the issue. Is that it's been so warm or something in Northern California. Basically,
they're out.
Right, they're out, and people just aren't paying attention. And rattlesnakes are very good at camouflage.
Right.
So I think they're just walking past them. Those evil bastards are just attacking.
You should have snakes. We need to do us a solid, live up to your name and rattle, brother.
Yeah, that's what I told the guy at the golf shop in Gamble Sands when that rattlesnake went under my legs. I said the one thing that blew my mind was that he did not rattle because I was telling him where I knew the nest was, if you care, and he was like, "Dude, they're everywhere." He's like, "We can't rattlesnakes around here." He's like, "That would be like the equivalent of getting rid of all the weasels and what the hell are those things? The badgers, the honey badgers." They just rip everything to shreds out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, no chance. You don't have a fighting chance. But that thing had a huge ass rattle. And he said, if it would have rattled, I would have been worried for you.
Yeah, because they crept up on you.
Yeah, went right between my legs and I was peeing.
I think I would have passed out.
Next time I'm going to pee in the fairway. The hell with that. Let's see. Number 2 on the list, 35% of you said that you would choose to be bit by a wolf. 35%, 1 in 3.
That's what I'm taking. That's what I'm taking.
You're taking wolf.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just based on my interactions with dogs.
But this is a wolf.
Right, but he's part canine.
He is. The original, the OG.
Yeah, exactly.
And number 1, 45% said just like Taylor Momsen again, you would take the bat. And she got bit by a bat on her thigh.
Yeah.
She was in the middle of doing the show.
Yeah, she was performing.
Which is kind of crazy. All right, so this week on the poll, we're going to talk about licking things. And we start with this story. 1 in 10 Brits would lick a stranger's armpit for $13,500 American. A quarter would shave their eyebrows off to bag the cash. They did a poll of 2,000 adults and just gave them all kinds of different scenarios.
I'm shaving my eyebrows before I'm licking the armpit.
What would you do for this amount of money? $13,500, which I believe was 10,000 pounds.
Okay.
So they were going like 10,000 pounds in England. It's $13,500 here. So they said 2,000 adults found going without their phone for a month, 38% would do that for $13,500.
I would do it.
Swimming in a bath of baked beans, 37% said they do that.
Absolutely.
Spending 24 hours locked in an elevator with their ex.
No.
26%. Those were some of the funny things they do for cash. While 41% would even go as far as going a year without a cup of tea, which is a big deal.
Ooh,
in England?
In England?
Yeah.
Okay.
18% would happily belt out Bohemian Rhapsody.
English people really do drink tea in the afternoon, like every
They seriously do.
In a crowded train?
Yeah, I like a cup of tea.
But the idea being 10% of Brits would lick a stranger's armpit.
For $13,500?
For $13,500.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You don't get to pick the stranger, right? So we just say it's going to be a stranger.
We get to pick the stranger.
You're not going to roll down to 3rd Avenue and just be like, hey, man, I'm going to pay you some cash. All you got to do, pull up your shirt, lift your arm, my buddy's going to lick it.
Yep. All right. Next case scenario.
I mean, I'm going to go to the public library down here, just recruit.
I mean, I hear you, but it's like one lick for 13 G's?
It is one lick.
Yeah.
One hairy, crusty lick.
Well, in this case today, we are doing 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Ooh.
30 seconds, you would lick a stranger's armpit.
How much for that?
The price going up for 30 seconds.
Well, sure.
30 seconds, just knee deep in it. We go find this big old hairy man. You're into a big bush underneath that armpit, man.
I want a hairy Turkish dude.
Licking that thing, parting it right in half, right where the hair is.
In the summer.
Next up, we brought you this story a couple days ago. California man, he was sentenced to prison for breaking into a woman's home and assaulting her by licking and biting her toes as she was asleep. Christian Solorio, sentenced to 6 years, 8 months in prison for the crime.
1 year for each toe.
He first spotted the victim at her workplace.
He's got to have priors, right?
And,
6 years for licking
he
toes?
He does have priors, but not in this way.
What do you think the penalty should be? I break into someone's house. I have no priors. I suck on her toes. She chases me out. Obviously, I get arrested. How long, if you're the judge, how long you giving me for this? Because it's weird, man.
I don't know. 6 years just seems like a lot for a simple B&E, and you didn't steal anything. But I guess it is assault because you're licking toes.
Yes.
So he first spotted her at
The whole
work,
thing just kind of grosses me
and
out.
then he immediately became obsessed with her. He would show up at her workplace several times a day, loiter outside in front of the door, waiting to follow her when she left. He asked her out several times, sent her a letter saying he wanted to take her to Mexico. The harassment continued for weeks, several weeks. Then on May 21st, 2025, after discovering where the woman lived, he went to her home late one night. Now, when the father left the home, he broke in. The woman woke up to find Solorio in her bedroom, sucking on her toes and attempting to get into the bed. Although terrified, the victim managed to talk with Solorio in a friendly demeanor in an attempt to calm him down and de-escalate the situation. Other family members who were present at the home at the time eventually went into the woman's bedroom and demanded that the man leave. The man fled the area, and the victim immediately called 911. He was later identified and arrested days later. He did admit to breaking into the home to contact the victim. And on March 20th, he was convicted of felony stalking and breaking into a residence
and toe suckery
with the intent to commit a sex act. He is also facing several separate federal charges related to drug trafficking.
Jesus Christ.
Really? That was the other thing. He was
I was going to say, like, don't get me wrong. He should be in jail. Just 6 years for B&E and licking a couple toes. It's like, all right.
All right, so if you go to jail for that, what do you say you're in for?
The drug stuff.
How'd you get caught? sucking toes.
I mean,
That's
it broke
the thing.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Now we get this from a biology professor at North Carolina State University because he was interested. What is inside your belly button? Probably dirt and sweat, some lint, believe it or not, your animal hair that's inside your house if you have that.
Cool. How does lint get in there?
Shirts, clothing.
But according to new research,
All right.
they asked 66 men and women to swab their navels with a sterile Q-tip. The skin and study participants' belly buttons also contained an average of 67 different species of bacteria.
Cool.
The study was done as part of the Belly Button Biodiversity Project. Rob Dunn, who is a doctor and an associate professor in biology at NC State, says the belly button is a fun habitat filled with living organisms that we don't know much about. It's less exposed and gets washed less often than other areas of the skin. So the bacterial community in the belly button is less disturbed. Researchers cultured the bacteria from people's navels, and participants could view online photos of the bacterial colonies found living in their belly button. The experimenters also isolated DNA from the sample to identify the exact bacterial species in all out of the 66 men and women. They found 2,368 different species of bacteria, which is a heck of a lot of biodiversity, they say. We've got more species of bacteria than we expected. Most of those bacteria species were rare ones found in just a few people's belly buttons. Those common kinds included species such as Staphylococcus, which Dunn says is like your skin standing army defending it from bad germs.
Okay.
Other microbes were a species of Bacillus, a type that gives stinky feet their odor, which is where you get the smell from if you stick your finger in there. That's protecting your body from fungi. And Micrococcus, a hardy bacteria found deep in the navel that can survive without oxygen.
Oh, hardy.
One of
I
the
like
few
it.
that can.
Sweet.
The more common species of bacteria seem to be very predictable, more frequent and abundant on more people. But 2 samples contained a single-cell organism never previously found on human skin or on Earth.
What?
One of those samples came from a man who self-reported that he had not bathed and showered for several years. Dunn said his research team will continue to study belly button bacteria, and they have collected more now than 500 samples. Some are similar to those found underneath your armpit. So for 30 seconds, you would lick a stranger's belly button.
Brother hasn't showered in years and has a single-cell organism that they've never found on this planet.
And one more. Dermatologist tip of the day. Never share or borrow lip balm with anyone. We've all been there. You realize your lips are extra chapped, but you're empty-handed. So you ask to borrow a friend's lip balm, or maybe the one who keeps a stock purse and always has one. While it may seem kind of a kind gesture, sharing lip balm is never, ever a good idea. It harbors bacteria from the lips and viruses from the skin of our lips, our mouth and saliva, which are heavy in bacteria. Sharing creates a direct route of pathogens to enter another person's mouth.
Cool.
Contaminated lip balm is essentially a microbial taxicab, transporting germs to a new host. Whether it's lip balm, lipstick, lip gloss, never share lip products with another person. So our men's room poll. For 30 seconds, you will lick a stranger's armpit, toes, belly button, or lips. Vote now if you follow us on X at Men's Room Live.
How can we help make healthier communities happen? Well, at JP Morgan Chase, we invest in what's working. The hospital's getting care to where it's needed most. So doctors see more patients, and more people can get care when they need it and live in healthier communities.
Make the green grass grow all around, make the green grass grow all around.
Make momentum happen. Learn more at jpmorganchase.com/impact.
Hey there, I'm Kendra Adachi, and my show, The Lazy Genius Podcast, helps you be a genius about the things that matter and lazy about the things that don't, and you get to decide what matters. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you a new way to see. Episodes of the Lazy Genius Podcast are full of compassionate time management tips and permission slips to do what makes sense for you. New episodes drop every Monday. Follow and listen to the Lazy Genius Podcast on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra vutrisiran is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
You know what I realized? The hardest part about building a website isn't making it look good. It's getting what's in my head onto the page. But I've been playing with the new Wix Harmony editor, and I'm impressed. You can literally just tell it what you want, or if you're picky like me, jump in and move things around yourself. The nice part is you can hop between AI and hands-on editing, so you end up with a site that actually looks the way you pictured it. Try it out for free at wix.com/harmony.
It seems like just yesterday when I captured my son's first steps, or when we recorded his soccer games on VHS tapes. Those moments are gone. But the old home movies and pictures don't need to be. That's why my son created Legacy Box.
That's right, Mom. Over 1 million families have used Legacy Box to digitally preserve their old home movies and photos.
Simply fill Legacy Box with your old camcorder tapes, film, and photos. They will professionally digitize and send them back on DVDs, thumb drive, or the cloud.
With Mother's Day around the corner, it's the perfect time to get your Legacy Box and save your family's history. After all, few things are as important as protecting your precious memories. Give your mom a Mother's Day present she'll never forget. Take advantage of our Mother's Day sale, which starts now. It's our best deal of the year. Save up to 60% off. Visit legacybox.com/keepsake and for a limited time, get an incredible 60% off your order. That's legacybox.com/keepsake for 60% off. legacybox.com/keepsake.
The mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Joe. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Joe, are you on Team Sober or Team Not Sober?
I am on Team Not Sober after hearing the question of the day. Very disturbing.
We're not doing the question today. We're playing Big Dummy. Poll.
He's putting that on us.
I gotcha.
That's why he's getting drunk.
That's why he's drinking or smoking, yeah.
Speaking of the poll, Joe, for 30
I blame
seconds,
my kids, you know.
For 30 seconds, you have to lick a stranger's armpit, toes, belly button, or lips. Where are you going?
I've licked a lot of lips over the course of my life, so I'm just going to go there.
Going lips. All right. Lips it is.
Lip licking Joe. All right, Joe, here is your question. Name one of the 2 U.S. national parks located within the Arctic Circle.
Denali.
Nope. We have one is the appropriately named Gates of the Arctic National Park. The other is Kobuk Valley National Park. Guess what state they're in, Ted?
Alaska.
Hey, I don't know how you knew. Yeah, so there's 2 national parks, and I plan on visiting neither. All right, your question. The golden version of what fruit sparked the Trojan War?
An apple?
Got it. Nice job, Joe.
I don't know the whole story behind it, but apparently a golden apple sparked the Trojan War. I don't know what that means.
You're an apple aficionado. What's the difference?
Yeah, Ted.
I'm assuming it's just a different hybrid that maybe they hadn't seen before, so they fought over it.
Have you
you
had
think
one?
it's an actual apple?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
is.
assuming. Golden
Yeah.
Isn't there Golden Delicious?
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell me that a war broke out over it.
You're the one who's
apple.
You're the one who's telling us. We're just saying what a
But
golden apple is.
you got to remember, though, they don't really have anything sweet. So, I mean, fruit was, like, decadent.
I want to figure out, like, what happened. Somebody like, who ate my last apple? Who ate my last apple?
I walk past him in a grocery store and don't even think about it.
So you wouldn't have started a war.
Just not an apple guy.
Really?
No.
There's so many good ones now. I just found out that Granny Smith came from Australia.
Oh, really? The Granny's from there?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I know.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Disappointed in my family.
Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola.
Tom, team sober?
Team sober.
All right, Tom, our men's room poll for 30 seconds. You will lick a stranger's armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
I think belly button.
All right. They say it's one of the secret erogenous zones. I didn't have time to get into that study, but as far as one of the most sensitive places on your body,
well, I mean, it's not like it gets a lot of action.
If you're going to tongue it, it's there.
Just know what you're tonguing. What do they call it, a bacterial it's hot spot or something like that? All right. Okay, Tom, here's your question. What continent was the original home of the red tomato?
I'm going to say South America.
One and done.
One and done with that. What were you thinking, Ted?
Asia. I was going to go Asia, too.
It seems like everything comes from Asia, but believe it or not, red tomatoes started in South America, which makes a lot of sense. And then how often do you see tomatoes in Asian cuisine? When you really think about it?
I don't. I just assume because the Italians stole the noodle from Asia.
I was going to ask that
they also brought the tomatoes.
So hang on there, Tom. Before we let you go, let me give you a 50-50 question. True or false, the word phony comes from the word telephone?
False.
Believe it or not, it's true. So the idea was the original phones, the audio quality was so bad that people's voices sounded fake.
Yeah.
So they would say, you sound phony, and then it is stuck. Ted, this is what I was going to say to you, right? So, the Italians, they took noodles and pasta from China, I believe. Marco Polo, right? Tomatoes came from South America. What were they eating in Italy before they introduced noodles and tomatoes?
If you go to like an Italian restaurant that specializes in like northern Italian food,
is it like more Mediterranean? Maybe?
Yeah, it's like chicken, potatoes.
Yeah, because I was saying, when you think Italian food, it's pasta and tomatoes, and neither of those things are from Italy.
Did you? I don't know why. It's right there in the title. It's an heirloom tomato, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure exactly what that meant. I just thought that was the name of it, like like a cherry tomato. I just assumed that it wasn't.
Right, I just thought it was a name.
All right,
but it
so
is.
they excavated a site in Italy. Previous owner, the foundation had collapsed, but they were going to build on that same foundation and just build a new home. And when they started digging into the foundation, they realized that in the ground was a pantry full of all kinds of things to cook with, and there were in containers there were heirloom tomato seeds.
All right,
that were hundreds and hundreds of years old. You pass those down from generation to generation within your family. So every family's tomatoes were different.
Oh, really?
Than the other ones. It's a family heirloom. You pass this down.
Uh-huh.
So what do? They take these seeds, and in a week, they're growing the damn tomatoes from hundreds of years ago from the previous families who lived there. And I was like, then I was like, oh.
That's why they call it
It's an heirloom tomato.
Yeah, I'm right there with that. I thought it was just a name.
I had no idea.
I'm not a huge tomato guy, but you get to August, heirloom tomato, bruschetta. Woo.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. Yeah. Gamers Big Dummy, 206-803 round.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the men's room.
I think I'm the wrong person.
You're not Aaron.
What's your name?
Harrison.
Harrison.
All right, Harrison. We'll
Yes.
talk to you then. Hello,
Yeah.
Harrison. Welcome to the men's room.
Yeah, buddy. You sober or not sober, Harrison?
Not sober. I'm in Florida partying up with my boys at a bachelor party.
What town are you in?
We're in Perdido. We're in Pensacola.
Oh, you're in Pensacola. Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
man.
Pensacola.
Be careful of the hookers.
Yeah,
Even their
that's-
vaginas have
That's
teeth.
going to be a party tonight. All right.
Pensacola's not that far from Panama City, is it?
It's the farthest west you can get as far as a
not at all.
major city in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
It's not too far away. Basically, you're in Mississippi.
And it looks like it.
Yeah, it really is.
We're basically in Alabama. We can see Alabama right across. Like, we can paddle to Alabama on a kayak
Okay.
right now.
All right. Gotcha.
Hey, don't brag.
All right. For 30 seconds, Harrison, you're going to lick a stranger's what? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
Going to go belly button just because it's not as essential as the rest of them, I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, wait till you hear.
Harrison, have you gotten into the Gulf yet?
Yeah, the Gulf of what?
Mexico.
Is it Mexico or America?
Well, I know it as the Gulf of Mexico.
Everybody knows
you
it
can
as the
call
Gulf of Mexico.
You can call it whatever you want, but the world knows it as the Gulf of Mexico.
That's right. Yeah, no, we were in there this morning.
Okay, very cool.
How's the water, man?
Crystal clear and blue.
It's not crystal clear, but it's definitely not like our P&W water up there. It's colder than all get out.
Oh, well, yeah, that's for sure. All right, here is your question. What brand of cereal was represented by the mascot Chip the Wolf?
Cookie Crisp?
One and done.
Look at the big brain.
Man,
That's a big
nice
brain.
job, Harrison.
All right, before we let you go, man, true or false question. The Iron Maiden was a torture device from the Middle Ages.
True. It sounds fun, too.
Believe it or not, it's false. The Iron Maiden was created in the late 1700s as a hoax, but the myth ended up going around the world.
Harrison, what are you guys doing for the bachelor
yeah,
party?
fellas.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing tonight for the bachelor party?
Oh, we're going to go down to Floribama, which is a giant bar, and then tomorrow's going to be the big day. We're getting a big pontoon boat and cruising around and just getting after it.
All right.
Try not to get arrested,
Hey,
man.
that bar is nuts, buddy. So just
that's what I've heard. I'm stoked.
don't go in there too loaded, man, because you're not going to need to.
Yeah, you don't need to pregame.
You'll get there fast.
I heard the prices are too expensive there, so I was told to go in there loaded by some Canadians that are staying next to us.
Man, it's Florida. It's not as expensive as you think it is. What you think is expensive relative to anything else, it might be a little bit more there because of the scene, but you're going to get a Busch Light draft for like $4.
It's a deal. Trust us.
Well, who drinks Busch Light, bro? Come on.
Everybody in Florida, dude.
Everyone in Florida.
That's why it's on tap.
That is when they get babies when they're born.
You're going to find Michelob Ultra. That'll always be on draft. Budweiser will always be on draft.
Did you know that mothers actually lactate Busch Light in Florida?
Mm-hmm. Ted Harrison's going to that Florida-Bama bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be nuts.
Yeah, you got to go there. And Miles is right. You got to rip just classic, light, domestic macro brews.
Yeah, just blend. Game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
And get prepared for no matter the cost, the shot will be in a plastic cup.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
You girl, you Johnson!
Hola.
You girl and your Johnson. What's up, Ted? How you gentlemen doing today?
We're doing great.
What's up, Jeff?
Jeff, are you sober or not sober?
Team sober. I just got off work.
All right, good for you, man. All right, Jeff.
Answering this, I kind of going to wish I wasn't.
All right, our men's room poll for 30 seconds. You're going to lick what on a stranger? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
The problem is it's a stranger.
Yes.
God, these sound terrible with a stranger.
They are. I mean, they are.
Yes, they are. I don't know, lips.
You say lips?
Yeah. Lips? All right.
Yeah.
I think that would be.
A stranger. I'll probably regret it, but yeah.
Oh, you'll regret it. That's for sure. There is no good answer to this. That is the point.
No.
All right, Jeff, here is your question. What Caribbean island nation's capital is Hamilton?
The only one I can think of on top of my head is Jamaica.
Let me guess.
No.
Hamilton.
The Bahamas?
St. Thomas?
Nope.
No.
I can give you one hint. It's mentioned in the song Kokomo from the Beach.
Aruba. Jamaica. Jamaica's
going.
Kingston.
Bermuda.
Yes, indeed. I was certainly like, wait, they do mention it, right?
They do. They mention it.
Hamilton, Bermuda.
Ooh. It's better than Hamilton, Canada.
At least warmer.
Weather-wise. Sorry, Hamilton.
For sure. Don't apologize to them.
Hell with you, Hamilton.
What's their CFL team?
Tiger Cats.
Cats.
Tiger Cats.
It's the Hamilton Tiger Cats, Winnipeg Blue Bombers, the BC Lions.
Edmonton Jets, right?
Edmonton Elks.
That's the Jets
They're
are the
Elks
hockey
now.
team.
I don't know, but they keep talking about they want another baseball team.
Winnipeg Jets.
I think we got to make a straight-up trade.
What do you mean?
I think we need a CFL team in the States again.
We used to have one.
I know, but not
Baltimore
anymore.
Stallions.
Yeah, there was a couple, but they got rid of them all. So it's like, if you want our sport, give us a little ball back.
Why don't they have an NFL team?
Canada?
Mm-hmm.
It's Buffalo.
I mean, but if Toronto had one, they'd support that.
Yeah.
They probably would. I think Goodell would rather put a team in London.
Sure he would. Or Mexico City.
Yes,
you know what?
Players would love that.
I think they would probably expand to Mexico before they'd go to Canada.
Well, I just think for home field advantage. Like, so I got to fly 8 hours to go play this team. Who has the advantage here? Like, come on, man.
Well, and if you put a team in Mexico City, there's a couple fan bases that would lose a lot of fans.
Well,
the Raiders would be decimated.
So would the Niners. The Niners would miss
the Raiders would lose every fan they have.
Every East Coast team bitch is about flying to Seattle.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, my God. We could be in London by now.
You could be.
Yeah, you could be.
But you're at Lumen, you bitch.
All right, Jeff, shut up for a second. All right.
Yeah, sorry, I did it again.
Here is your question. In Alice in Wonderland, what two characters did Alice see drinking tea under a tree?
Oh, I can't remember the characters. Last time I saw that movie, I was on shrooms. Don't recommend.
I'm pretty sure it was written on shrooms.
Forget
brother.
Rotten Tomatoes. I'm going to Jeff. His rating.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go. We still got to do that one trip of taking peyote and finding your spirit animal.
Yeah.
Apparently,
and it's that
from
kid.
last week. Yeah.
Any guesses?
God, Cheshire Cat and the Rabbit.
Well, the March Hare was one of them. The other was the Mad Hatter.
Oh.
Mad Hatter and the March Hare.
The Moody guy with the big hat.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal was, man. He just seemed odd. Like, why are you here? All right, your question. What is measured in millimeters of mercury? What's measured in millimeters of mercury? As a hint, it happens when you see a doctor every time.
Millimeters of mercury happens when you see a doctor. So it's not temperature.
Not your temperature. But if you see a doctor, they're going to do this. Doesn't matter if you're there for that reason or not.
Your heart rate?
Oh, not a bad guess. Your blood pressure.
Yeah.
Even the dentist takes your blood pressure. It's weird.
That's the only one I've ever always passed. Right away. Like, your blood pressure's good. I'm like, thank God something is.
I remember one time I had a guy say, oh, your blood pressure's a little elevated. I'm like, I did cocaine last night. I'm just letting you know. That is why. He respected the, because I said, usually it's pretty good. And he's like, oh, it's a little elevated.
Worst thing for cocaine, sleep study.
The cocaine sleep study. Hasn't happened.
He
yet.
was up all night.
I had an issue with my throat. I had to go to a walk-in clinic, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So I did not sleep much. And that was the first time in years. He's like, oh, man, your blood pressure's perfect today. I was like, shout out to the CPAP.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, your question. Egypt, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya. They're the 5 African nations that border what body of water? It's a lovely spot. Lovely body of water. I spent some time.
Did you say Libya?
I did say Libya.
Okay.
Is that the Mediterranean Sea?
It is.
Boom.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
How you doing, guys?
All right,
See you, brother.
Good job. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Joshua. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, fellas.
Oh, yeah. Joshua, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Okay. All right, Joshua.
Sir, I am sober.
Okay, for 30 seconds on our poll, you're going to lick a stranger's what? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
Gosh, you see, I was going to say belly button, but after your guys' reaction, armpit.
Armpit. Tasty.
I mean, you're not going to get a good reaction no matter what you say, man. None of these are appealing.
I just find a big, hairy guy, man. You're not going to lick some clean woman's shaved pit.
Oh, no, I want a construction worker from Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
You're hammering these Turks today.
Because they're a hairy people, man.
They are. I think you
are
can throw
hairy.
Greeks in there.
We're going to
All
go
right,
very,
you can do Greek,
very
but-
humid environment.
You want Greek or Turkish? I'll give you that option. You don't see the guys yet. I say, look, I got a Greek guy, I got a Turkish guy. Both of them are willing to let you lick their armpit for 30 seconds. Who are you picking?
Just on demeanor, Greek.
Okay.
Probably like it better.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd like chat
I
with you.
second that.
Yeah.
I had to shave my back last night. It is amazing how much hair I can grow on my body and out of my head.
Probably tastes like tzatziki.
Hopefully. Maybe when he's
pretty
done.
good.
Yeah.
10 to 30 seconds are up, man. He's digging in there.
Like, I'm getting hits a
Stop
lamb.
eating it. Can I have the other pit?
It's a lamb.
All right.
Please don't ruin a Euro for me.
Oh, you're eating that armpit meat. Yeah.
Just rub a little cucumber in there.
Hey, girl.
Euros now with armpit hair.
Or extra.
That would be horrible.
Just put
as
it
much
on the
as,
side.
As much as we like Euros, you look this guy's armpit, you're like, son of a bitch, it's the same flavor.
It tastes like a Euro. I'd be more disturbed if they served armpit hair on the side of my Euro than if I found it on it. I don't know why. Just
Yes,
if
you
you
would. It's a
look
pile
down
of
and
hair.
just see a
Dude,
tuft of hair.
dude.
Yeah, just add that.
With anything.
I think it would make you question what did they put inside the euro, and they have the armpit hair outside.
Yeah, hey, you add it yourself. All right, your question. Brothers Barry, Robin, and Maurice Gibb formed what pop group in the 1950s?
50s. Oh, gosh.
But they were big.
They were not
in
prominent
the 60s,
until the late
70s.
You know
80s.
them. They did like light, fluffy crap in
Terrible
the 60s.
stuff.
Their stuff before they got into the period they were in is wild.
But they're known for the disco era.
The disco era. I don't know anything from the disco era.
What's the most popular band from the disco era?
I'm a youngin'. I don't know. Uranus.
Uranus.
That'd be the Bee Gees.
Oh.
Yeah, we told you you've heard of these guys. Whether you're familiar with their music or not, you definitely have heard of the Bee Gees.
I do like that I Started a Joke song, though.
I don't know that.
It's like their biggest hit before they get into disco.
I Started a Joke, that's the name of it?
Yeah. All right. Thought you guys would know it.
No, I don't.
I know Nights on Broadway. That was before that.
I know their disco stuff. Come on, man. All right, your question. John the Baptist, he survived in the wilderness by eating locust and what naturally sweet treat?
A naturally sweet tree. Oh. Ooh.
It's sweet. Most people like it. Never spoils.
Oh,
spoils?
Never spoils.
Never spoils.
There's your clue.
Like you never have to add anything to this to make it sweet.
You would use this as a sweetener.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar cane? I don't know.
Honey.
Oh.
Question 3.
All right, question number 3 for you. What prominent facial feature is Hello Kitty missing?
Say again?
What prominent facial feature is Hello Kitty missing?
A mouth?
Got it.
Well done, man.
Yeah.
More of a Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
It seems like just yesterday when I captured my son's first steps or when we recorded his soccer games on VHS tapes. Those moments are gone. But the old home movies and pictures don't need to be. That's why my son created Legacy Box.
That's right, Mom. Over 1 million families have used Legacy Box to digitally preserve their old home movies and photos.
Simply fill Legacy Box with your old camcorder tapes, film, and photos. They will professionally digitize and send them back on DVDs, thumb drive, or the cloud.
With Mother's Day around the corner, it's the perfect time to get your Legacy Box and save your family's history. After all, few things are as important as protecting your precious memories. Give your mom a Mother's Day present she'll never forget. Take advantage of our Mother's Day sale, which starts now. It's our best deal of the year. Save up to 60% off. Visit legacybox.com/keepsake and for a limited time, get an incredible 60% off your order. That's legacybox.com/keepsake for 60% off. legacybox.com/keepsake.
You know what I realized? The hardest part about building a website isn't making it look good. It's getting what's in my head onto the page. But I've been playing with the new Wix Harmony editor, and I'm impressed. You can literally just tell it what you want, or if you're picky like me, jump in and move things around yourself. The nice part is you can hop between AI and hands-on editing, so you end up with a site that actually looks the way you pictured it. Try it out for free at wix.com/harmony.
This episode sponsored by Maximus Tribe. You train, you track, you eat right. But if you're over 40, you've felt it. The results don't match the effort anymore. That's not willpower. It's biology. Hormones drop, metabolism slows, your body stops responding the way it used to. Maximus is the online clinic that reverses your decline with prescription performance medicines, GLP-1s, testosterone, and peptides that reduce belly fat, restore energy, and boost recovery. Over 50,000 high performers have already broken through their plateaus. If you're ready to turn your hard work into measurable results, go to MaximusTribe.com. That's MaximusTribe.com.
I'm no designer, but I know my brand inside and out, and I know a generic-looking website when I see one. Wix Harmony has blown me away. It's a website builder that lets me switch back and forth between using AI and hands-on editing tools, so I can create a website exactly the way I pictured it. I even get a personal AI agent that's an expert in web design and helps me out. Try it out for free at wix.com/harmony. That's wix.com/harmony.
Ever heard of warranty? It's an energy someone gives off when they have an American Home Shield warranty. It's the feeling of protected appliances and home systems, covered repairs or replacements, HVACs, ovens, fridges. Wow, my warranty is incredible. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty.
For 20% off our plans, visit ahs.com/listen. See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, including limit amounts, fees, limitations, and exclusions.
This episode sponsored by Maximus Tribe. You train, you track, you eat right. But if you're over 40, you've felt it. The results don't match the effort anymore. That's not willpower, it's biology. Hormones drop, metabolism slows, your body stops responding the way it used to. Maximus is the online clinic that reverses your decline with prescription performance medicines, GLP-1s, testosterone, and peptides that reduce belly fat, restore energy, and boost recovery. Over 50,000 high performers have already broken through their plateaus. If you're ready to turn your hard work into measurable results, go to MaximusTribe.com. That's MaximusTribe.com.
When your home system or appliance breaks down, American Home Shield will help fix or replace the covered item, no matter its age. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, limitations, and exclusions.
The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
KISW Miles Montgomery Golf Classic presented by Pinky's Plumbing, going down Redmond Ridge Golf Club this year. That is on Monday, June 8th. Join us for a day on the links, a little bit of drinking, a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of lunch, and some great prizes, including 4 tickets to Guns N' Roses and the Black Crowes up in Vancouver, BC. That includes your Amtrak tickets and your hotel rooms and everything else. So that is for the first place foursome. You guys know they're playing the tournament. You take the whole damn thing, then you're headed for a night or two in Vancouver, Washington.
Nothing wrong with that.
BC.
BC,
almost
man.
did the Amtrak thing again. Jesus Christ, man.
BC. We're sending you to Canada.
Canada.
Very clear.
Yes. It's going to be a great time on the links. Sign up for your foursome now at KISW.com. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Jim. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Liquor and whores.
Liquor and whores. Jim, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober.
All right, welcome to Big Dummy. All right, Jim, our Men's Room poll. For 30 seconds, you will lick a stranger's armpit, toes, belly button, or lips.
I'm going to have to go lips on this one, guys.
Lick those lips.
Yeah. All right, Jim. We got you, brother. All right, Jim. Here is your question. What musical instrument is sometimes called a licking stick? A licking stick, speaking of licking.
Oh, what kind of instrument is called?
Sierra has all the best active and outdoor brands for the super athletic stuff, like running gear for cruising up the trail. Woo! And the super athletic-ish stuff, like fishing gear for chilling by the creek. Nice cast. Fitness apparel to push for higher reps. You got this. And golf balls priced so you can afford to lose one. Or a few. Head to Sierra or Sierra.com for the brands you want at the prices that let you do it all. From athletic to athletic-ish, Sierra's got it.
Samaritan's Purse Disaster Relief responds to natural disasters.
We go into communities and we bring in volunteers to help people get back on their feet again.
The volunteers are so friendly. Every one of them is overly excited. They just so glad to be here and just tripping over themselves trying to do good for everybody.
It takes people, and we want you to be a part of this. Go to our website, SamaritansPurse.org, sign up and be a volunteer. Please be a part of it. God bless.
I'm going to go, let's go clarinet.
Clarinet.
I'll say harmonica.
It is, in fact, a harmonica. Oh. Makes sense, right? It's also called a tin salmon. Shout out to Joel Astley, local harmonica player who crushes it. Just saying.
All right.
Yep. I don't know what it is about harmonica. If you can play harmonica, I will listen to you play harmonica. So this cat, Joel, he's got a band, man, and he rips this thing out and starts doing it. And I'm like, dude, that's so badass. It is so badass. Sorry. All right.
I remember
remember my folks getting them for us as kids. Never even knew how to play them. Just kept blowing on them.
Yeah, my parents did the same thing, and then they took them away for that exact same reason.
Just like the recorder.
Oh, my God. Why do they give young children the most shrill instrument on the face of this planet? It is unbelievable. All right. Your question, what famous sidekick was played by the actor Jay Silverheels? The actor's name is Jay Silverheels. Might be a hint in the name. I'll give you a hint. He rode a horse. Very famous sidekick.
Tonto.
Got it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, very good.
What was Tonto's horse's name?
You had that question a couple of weeks ago.
And I cannot remember what the hell it was.
Trigger?
I don't think it was Trigger. Ah, crap, man. I did ask it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Absolutely no recollection.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Dennis. Welcome to the men's room.
What's going on, brothers?
Hola. Dennis, are you sober or not sober?
¿Cómo está?
Yeah, man, muy bien. Sober or not sober?
Not sober, brother.
Not sober. Good for you. Okay,
Yeah.
for 30 seconds, you're going to lick a stranger's what? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
We're going to the belly button because we know it's 6 inches lower.
Okay.
All right. It's not terrible.
But it's a dude we found.
Yeah.
I'm sure that dude will love that.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm secure. I'm secure.
Just 6 inches away there, Aaron.
There's being secure, then there's doing that to a guy.
He might be able to touch your chin then.
We're giving them the Turkish dude. All right. Here's your question. What was the first U.S. franchise to join the NHL?
Oh, wow.
You figure it's one of three, really.
St. Louis?
Nah, it's got to be either Boston or Detroit.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It is
Boston
one of
Bruins.
those two.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Boston.
Nope. You're getting the Turkish guy now. It is, in fact, Boston. Yeah.
Boston, yeah.
All right. Your question. What was Marlon Brando's screen name in The Godfather?
In The Godfather,
Like what they called him,
his
or-
name was
Just his name.
All right.
Vito
Vito.
Corleone.
I'll get close enough.
All right.
Vito
bad.
Corleone. What do they call him? The Don?
Yeah,
Was he
Corleone.
Don Corleone?
Yeah, you say Don Cornelius?
No,
Don Corleone.
Corleone.
Yeah.
Not
He
Don
took
Corleone.
Don Cornelius.
Took the name of the town.
Damn you.
The name of the
Mafia.
town he grew up in.
I'd like to see Don Cornelius take over in The Godfather.
From Soul Train?
Yeah. Just think, right? Picture that, man. Every scene with Brando replaced him with Don Cornelius.
It's a different movie.
No, man, he is The Godfather, played by Don Cornelius.
Say, look what they did to my boy.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
I mean, the lines would just be cooler and smoother, but not nearly as like.
Not as scary, but you'd be like, all right, it's a smooth dude. Just why is he here? Hello, Phil. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola.
Phil, are you sober or not sober?
I'm not sober.
All right, Phil, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room
You
poll.
guys doing?
You're doing great, man.
You're doing good, Phil. For 30 seconds, you're going to lick a stranger's what? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
Let's say, hope you get lucky, go lips.
Lips and
All
lips.
right.
All right.
We mean the ones on their face. Just want to be very clear about that.
Right. What you don't know is they've been smoking off a meth pipe for years.
Oh, God. I think you could look and tell, like, ooh.
So see if they got any teeth.
And they have to be dry lips. No moisturizer beforehand. Yeah. Just makes it so much worse. All right. Your question, what was the last album released by the Beatles?
Wow. Let it beat. I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. It has a very famous cover.
That's what I thought.
Very famous cover.
Yeah. The album cover is iconic.
I started doing acid.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Lucy in the Sky with Dime.
We'll go ahead and spin that for you. It's
Sergeant-
Abbey Road. Abbey Road. You're thinking Sergeant Pepper.
I'm thinking Sergeant Pepper.
Yeah, when you said acid, I'm like, That was not an acid test.
You think that's more famous than the Sgt. Pepper one?
I do.
All right.
Just because it gets re-represented pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, and bands do it all the time.
I mean, right. That's the move everyone does.
I wonder if people just stand on that corner to do
No, they
it.
walk across to take pictures.
They literally do.
Right.
At that intersection, just to take the pictures. All right, your question. Who was the first NASCAR driver featured on the front of a box of Wheaties?
Dale Earnhardt?
Got it.
Yes,
That makes
it is.
sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wheaties suck.
They're terrible.
Wheaties suck. I don't care who's on the box. Once you open the box and you're a kid and you want to eat this cereal, it sucks. I mean, I remember buying
But
it as a
that's
kid
how
based
they
on
got
who
it.
was on the box.
Here's my issue with Wheaties, right? Because we got them as kids because it was like, wow, they're better for you than Frosted Flakes. But then we would just pour sugar on the Wheaties.
Right. And it still didn't really help because Wheaties, but they had to start putting athletes on the front of those boxes to appeal to kids because adults are like, I'm not buying it for me because it tastes like crap, right?
Yeah.
And then with the kids are like, we don't want it.
But the thing
when they
is-
started putting the athletes on, then you would beg your parents to buy Wheaties in spite of the fact that you hated the cereal.
But the athlete should be the one who picks the flavor. So in other words, if it's you, Steve, you pick like a cinnamon toast crunch kind of flavor on Wheaties.
You said athlete.
Well, I'm saying if you're on the front of the box, typically it's
But
an
Wheaties can't be a sugary cereal. It's for athletes.
You can
Right.
put a little flavor on that.
You could
stuff.
add sugar.
Yeah, but
Do you know the first box? Who was on what athlete was on the first box
Well,
of
I
Wheaties?
believe now it's a lady.
That is correct.
yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, it was Bruce Jenner. That was the big one when I was growing
Billie
up.
Jean King was on there.
Was she?
Yep.
Okay.
Arthur Ashe, Cal Ripken, I believe, was on the box of Wheaties for a while.
Get out of here.
He was.
Pretty sure.
When he was, my brother still has that box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Has he opened the box?
I don't know if there was any football players.
I can't remember. There must have been a football player on the
Emmitt
Wheaties box.
Smith, or I bet you OJ may have even made it onto a Wheaties box before we knew he was
What
a
about
killer.
Peyton Manning? Somebody.
Yeah, someone like him.
The
Tom
only-
Brady?
The only one that was weird was they started putting some UFC guys on there. But the problem is you got to fight 3 times a year. So
Right.
so I forget who it was. It might have been like Anthony Pettis got on there, and then he lost the next fight.
Oh,
Jesus.
right.
Yeah, by the time the cereal came out, I was like, he's like, take that belt from him.
All right, so
You got football players?
1934, Lou Gehrig. He was the first athlete depicted on a box of
Because
Wheaties.
everybody wants their children to follow his footsteps.
We go to 1935, Dizzy Dean. Let's see, who else on there? Oh, man. Lefty Grove. I mean, this is old school stuff. When they get into the 60s, at least. Jesus. Bart Starr.
Okay, there
He
you
was
go.
on a box of Wheaties. There's
Franco
another
Harris
guy.
ever making it on there?
Bruce Jenner, Mary Lou Retton, Walter Payton. There's another
Okay,
one.
yeah, that makes sense.
Jim Kelly, Michael Jordan, Steve Largent. Hey, we got a
Hey,
family
there you go.
on a box of Wheaties. Johnny Bench, Jim Palmer, the Reds great. Eric Davis, another Reds great. Boomer Esiason. Why?
Yeah.
Paul Coffey, I get. Mario Lemieux, I get. Yammer Yager, I get. Barry Sanders makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
In 1992, it was Babe Ruth.
Well, I'm sure he'd have been honored.
Followed by Larry Bird, John Elway, Cal Ripken Jr., Dan Marino.
Was he smoking on the cover?
Jesus, Dan O'Brien. Roger Staubach, Jackie Robinson, Mean Joe Green, Franco Harris, Brett Favre, Richard Petty, Mark McGuire, Arnold Palmer, Lance Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Barry Bonds, Kirby Puckett.
Could they fit his
Hank
butt?
Aaron, Wayne Gretzky, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, there's a pretty good list on here.
Yeah.
Andre Agassi, I'll be damned. Peyton Manning as well. Game is Big W, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Patrick. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Patrick, sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right, Patrick, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll. For 30 seconds, you will lick a stranger's armpit, toes, belly button, or lips.
I'm going to have to go lips.
Another vote for lips.
All those others, I just, no.
Well, it's the fact that you can exchange germs a lot easier through the mouth than any of the other parts.
And also, presumably, you've also kissed someone in your life. And so the idea of it isn't terribly jarring until you see the stranger, right? So
Yeah.
it's what to say, man, I'm licking the lips. There's that crazy blonde lady walking around the last couple of days. Mm-hmm. If that's who showed up, be like, I need to change my answer. There's no good answer, but like, I'm not licking that face. All right. Have you seen her, Ted?
No, I just the description. I was like, all right.
Oh man, yeah. She borrowed a smoke and borrowed my lighter. When I saw her hands, I almost let her keep my lighter. Except it's the only one I had. If I had had a backup, I'd have been like, "Oh, you can keep it."
Close my eyes.
Oh, you definitely no. You got to keep your eyes open all 30 seconds, man.
Even with that said, you kiss people,
right? But you're not just licking their lips,
right? Licking somebody's lips does seem kind of odd, just in general.
You're more likely to have licked the inside of someone's mouth.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Don't get so excited, damn, buddy.
Yeah,
dial it down, Ted.
Yeah, yeah, but this is a guy named Doug.
Yeah.
I like Doug.
A lot. All right, your question. What tennis Grand Slam event is held at Flushing Meadows, New York?
Not good on baseball facts.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Oh, tennis.
It's not that far from a baseball stadium, though.
True.
I have no idea.
That's the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
U.S. Open.
It's in Queens.
All right, your question. Which organization publishes Boys Life magazine?
Boys Life magazine?
Yes.
Yeah. Part of the name Boys Life is actually in the name of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had this magazine.
I believe you did, Mike. I absolutely
I think they took that part out of the name of the group.
I thought you were a Ranger Rick guy.
Nah, no, I like Boys Life. I enjoyed that magazine.
Any guesses? Something that Mike and Miles have in common from their past.
Boys to Men. I don't know.
Boys to Men.
The
Boy
Boy
Scouts.
Scouts. I like Boys to
That'd
Men.
be an organization.
Except Mike is an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, we just want to point that out.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Successfully completed the mission.
When you're an Eagle Scout, that respect never leaves.
Yeah, man.
You know, there's some people that, are on Everest and other people that summit Everest.
Oh, damn.
Mike coming out swinging.
I know. All right, your question. Niagara Falls is located between which two Great Lakes? That's the sound of, God damn it, why'd you ask me that?
Lake Michigan.
And wheel spinning.
Ontario and Erie.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
That adds up.
Have you been to Niagara Falls, Ted?
I have not.
It's
actually
worth it.
it's spectacular.
It really
Honestly, I've only been to upstate New York once.
The American side is cheesy as hell, but it is what it is.
The Canadian side's cheesy too, but the Canadian side has the better falls because there's three falls there altogether. The one on the Canadian side is unbelievable when you see it. Then there's two on the U.S. side. And like when you get, it's one of the honeymoon capitals of the world, so you know what you're walking into.
Yeah.
It's like cheap Vegas. All right, your question.
Cheaper than Reno?
Close. The stores, yeah,
Feels
man,
like it's
the
more like an
shops.
Ocean City, like tourist trappy kind, like boardwalk.
It is, but not even that good.
All right.
I mean, it's all the stores are clean and that kind of thing, but they all just suck. I mean, it is. Yeah. All right, your question. In the novel To Kill a Mockingbird, what was Atticus Finch's occupation? Atticus Finch, also known as Gregory Peck.
Locksmith?
It's a lawyer, right?
He's a lawyer. Yeah. You are crushing it, Patrick.
I'm telling you.
All right, here's one. Here's one for you. In The Smurfs, what was the name of Gargamel's cat?
I didn't like the Smurfs.
I didn't like him either.
They had a cat?
I like the
The
Smurfs.
bad guy
I don't know
did.
that one.
You don't remember, man, that cat was brought up in every episode because inevitably they were terrified of that cat, right?
Yeah.
When they was like hunting him down or something.
Well, yeah, because they look like mice.
Buffy the cat.
Buffy.
Scratchy.
Come on, Ted.
Gargamel's cat.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Give me a hint.
Starts with an A as Azrael.
Azrael. Yep.
Ring a bell?
It does.
Okay. Yeah, that's a cat.
Azrael.
Azrael. Okay. Your question, what element is second on the periodic table? I like your response to every question.
Patrick, what's your strong suit?
I'd like to hear you at a job interview. So, Patrick, tell us about your last one. I just,
Not now.
Are you a team player? Yeah.
I'm going to say iron.
Iron.
Helium?
Helium.
Yeah. I was going to give him a hint.
I was going to say, I like that you even said it with a higher voice.
Question 6.
All right, question number 6. The Geyser Old Faithful erupts once every how many minutes?
I want to say 15 minutes.
Is it 45? 90. 90.
Oh.
90. Oh.
What number is he at, Miles?
I went there.
Question
I
7.
went there as a kid, too.
Oh, did you? Is it worth going to? I mean, inevitably, it's just, a spew of hot water coming out of the ground. Was it cool? Did it matter?
Yeah, it was all right, but I remember the smell most of all.
Is it like sulfur, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it was just, oh my gosh, yeah. The sulfur smell, and it was also humid, too, through there, so yeah.
Sulfur and humidity. Ah, what a great combination. All right, your question. What team did John Madden coach to a Super Bowl?
This team has moved 3 times since he did it.
Yeah. They moved, then they moved back to, no, not a bad guess, talk about moving. The Raiders.
The Raiders. Question 8.
Question number 8 is multiple choice. What color is the sunset on Mars? Is it red, blue, yellow, or orange?
Orange.
Blue.
Blue.
Yep.
Question 9.
Question number 9.
If you don't get this one right, you tie Nick as our biggest dummy.
How many singers are in a sextet? A sextet.
9.
6.
You tied Nick. We got one more question. If you don't get it right, you become the biggest dummy. You are the new champion, Patrick. And we're going to have to let you go after that.
All right. Come on, man. Let's see what you got here. At what university was Gatorade invented in 1965? Gatorade.
UCLA.
Congratulations, Patrick. You're now our biggest dummy. You weren't even close on one of those.
Yeah, it was the University of Florida.
Yeah.
The Florida
and it turns
Florida
out,
Gators.
And Phil was right. It's the last Beatles album, 1970, Let It Be.
Was it Let It Be?
Let It Be.
All right, my bad.
There we go. More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803.
When your home system or appliance breaks down, American Home Shield will help fix or replace the covered item, no matter its age. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, limitations, and exclusions.
With American Home Shield, you can now video chat with live repair experts for help with home fixes over the phone. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
Available as a benefit with select plans.
Samaritan's Purse Disaster Relief responds to natural disasters.
We go into communities and we bring in volunteers to help people get back on their feet again.
The volunteers are so friendly. Every one of them is overly excited. They just so glad to be here and just tripping over themselves trying to do good for everybody.
It takes people, and we want you to be a part of this. Go to our website, SamaritansPurse.org, sign up and be a volunteer. Please be a part of it. God bless.
Hi, this is Jill Schlesinger, CBS News business analyst, certified financial planner, and the host of the Jill on Money podcast. With the new year upon us, there's no better time to take control of your financial life, and the Jill on Money podcast is here to help. It's your questions that make it possible for me to provide unconventional and, I hope, entertaining insights on your money and, more importantly, on your life. Follow and listen to Jill on Money wherever you get your podcasts.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room.
The foods you crave and why you crave them coming up at 4:30 with the head chef and Ted's Meat and Potatoes. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Corey. Welcome to the men's room.
Fish sandwich.
Hola.
Corey, sober or not sober?
Not sober.
All right, Corey, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, Corey. For 30 seconds, you're going to lick a stranger's what? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
Man, I was going to say lips since you talked about that one chick, so I think I have to go belly button.
Well, that wouldn't be good on her either, brother, but...
And by the way, her name is Gary. We're picking the stranger on this.
Oh, yeah. All right, Corey, here is your question. Damascus is the capital of what country?
Jordan?
Close.
Turkey?
General region.
Israel?
General region.
No, Damascus, Syria.
Syria.
Just like Wheaties.
Mm-hmm. All right, your question. What does the E stand for in Chuck E. Cheese?
Eddie.
Eats.
Entertainment.
Oh.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
I like Chuck Eats Cheese.
Yeah, I think that would be a better name, honestly. Yeah, Chuck Eats Cheese.
Yeah, Charles Entertainment.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
He's trying to tell you he's got a few things happening there. One of them's entertainment.
I think the fact that he's an animal would tell me that. That wears tennis shoes. Plays guitar or does he sing?
I feel like he's the head of that band, but I don't know if he's like a guy that plays the guitar while he's singing.
They took all those what do they call that thing?
Animatronic.
Animatronic.
They took all those machines out of the Chuck E. Cheeses.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, if I'm a kid, that's the big moment, right? Like, I to get the crappy pizza.
I think they were breaking down all the time.
Okay. Well,
they're breaking down, and I would think they almost scare kids now. So now you just have the Chuck E. Cheese mascot walking around.
What happened to kids? When did they become so soft that Chuck E. Cheese band scares them? These kids these days.
Those kind of things, what you call them, animatronic?
Animatronic, yeah.
Once they're past their prime, they're always kind of spooky.
They just become creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I'm going to go play a first-person shooter game over here.
Yeah. Those animals freak me out, so I'm going to go play Halo.
I'm going to go blow some stuff away. Big buck hunter.
The mind of a child. Dad, that mouse scared me, so I'm going to shoot a deer. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I could watch all the violent stuff I want, but scary movies are scary.
What's the scariest movie you've seen so far, in your opinion?
That one, the original one with Annabelle the doll was pretty terrifying.
Is that just Annabelle or the?
No.
I know the one. The Conjuring.
The Conjuring. That was the last.
You never watched The Exorcist?
I mean, I watched parts of it, but
it's a weird scary.
I mean, I've been to the park where the house burned down.
Right. Because that's a movie like nothing jumps out at you. There's nothing. She's just a creepy ass little girl.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like once I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space as a kid, it just ruined
of all the movies.
Yeah, like I don't know that I've ever seen a Friday the 13th
They're
or
not scary.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean,
not scary.
Yeah.
Slasher films, they won't scare you, and you get a lot of boobs.
I like Scream.
Yeah.
I guess technically that's a horror movie.
Right. Friday the 13th, to me, it's in line with Scream. It's just that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, what's the one? Jeepers Creepers. That was spooky.
That was like with the jet black dude kind of thing that shows up at the end or something.
Yeah, something.
All right. I saw it years ago.
Corey, question 4.
Question number 4 for you, Corey. Off the coast of what continent will you find the Straits of Magellan?
Ted, you don't just laugh at scary movies like that?
No. They terrify me.
Oh, man, I just laugh. I think, is that South America?
Boom!
Got it.
There you go.
Very good. Nice job.
I like that before I answered the question. Like, Ted.
You just a little bitch?
I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah. Anyhow, South America.
It's South America.
Davis, Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Ari. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola. Ari, are you sober or not sober? Hola.
I am sober.
All right, Ari, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll. For 30 seconds, you're going to lick what on a stranger? Armpits, toes, belly button, or lips?
To be honest, I think I'm going to go with the armpit.
Armpit.
Armpit. Why the armpit? Why the armpit, Ari?
Just because it just, it seems like the most safe choice where you're not going to get any weird things.
I don't know.
Might get a hair in your throat.
Hey, everybody's had one of those.
Yeah, actually, you're not lying.
Yeah, you're right. And at inopportune times, I might add.
Depending on your generation.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely started that way. All right. Your question, Copacabana and Ipanema are both beaches in what country?
Country.
And I just found out today.
Brazil.
It is Brazil.
Yeah.
You knew that?
Of course.
Really? How?
Well, I mean, I just know they're in Brazil. Right? You said Copacabana. What other one?
Ipanema. There's like
Yeah,
the girl
well-
from Ipanema. I know the
Yeah.
song, but I don't know the song. I know of the song. No connection to Brazil. Copacabana from Barry Manilow.
Yeah, but he's geographically incorrect. The hottest spot north of Havana.
Yeah.
Cuba is north of Brazil.
Correct.
So that he's wrong.
But the Copacabana was the club.
Correct.
This is Copacabana Beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Technicality.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I think, wasn't one of those Brazilian steakhouses once called Ipanema Grill?
Yes. Yeah, okay. There it is. I always wondered why it was called that. Now it all makes sense. I mean, that's a weird name for a steakhouse. Okay.
It's like El Gaucho.
Mm-hmm. Was it the Cowboy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they were called down there. Gauchos.
All right, the question. In what year did the Civil War end?
Civil War. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at history. Was it, I don't know, like 65?
Like 1965 or 1865 or 1765?
We'll go, I don't know. We'll go with 19.
No, it's 1865.
It's 1865. Yeah, you're a century off.
Wow. Just a century. Yeah.
You said 65, but I'm like, I'm not 100% sure she knows what the first two numbers are. I can't quite give it to you.
The Battle of Gettysburg, 1965.
65, yes. Abraham Lincoln took a
There we
train.
go.
Yeah, just like Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. They happened at the same time, apparently. All right, your question. First minted in 2000, what woman's likeness was on the face of the U.S. dollar coin?
One more time?
First minted in 2000, what woman's likeness is on the face side of the U.S. dollar coin?
The first one was Susan B. Anthony.
That's correct.
And this one was the second.
Susan B. Crazy.
I have no idea. Mother Teresa.
Sacagawea.
Mm-hmm. Which rhymes on Mother Teresa, so, All right. A scratch test. A scratch test is usually performed when a doctor suspects a patient has what?
You said a scratch test?
A scratch test.
I don't know. Malaria?
Allergies.
Allergies, that is correct.
Question 5, Ari.
Should have known that one.
I like that you have a concern about malaria, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, your question. What late singer was the first to have 5 number 1 hits off of one album? Also the first singer with a removable nose, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
A removable Michael Jackson?
You got it.
There you go.
There's the clue.
Nice work.
Not the number 1 hits, the removable nose.
That was Thriller, correct?
Yeah. That album was massive.
Game is Big W, 206-803 Rock.
Although Off the Wall's better.
I was about to say, I still think Off the Wall is a better album, but Thriller
It's
has
only
the
got
hits.
3 hits on it, though.
But it's just a great album, top to bottom.
Yeah. Off the Wall, Rock With You, and the slow one.
I want to rock with you all night. He was
Can't
singing
remember
to
the
his
third.
chimpanzee.
Great video.
Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Kyle, sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Kyle, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll there, Kyle. For 30 seconds, lick a stranger's what? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
I think I might have to go with the armpit.
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 No one's picked toes today.
That does not shock me.
But it's a big fetish. There's got to be toe people out there.
I know.
I'm sure they just don't want to admit it. I feel like if you say toes, we're immediately going to grill you. Do you have a toe fetish? Well, I know I would.
But people who have toe fetishes seem to me like they don't care.
Everybody I know that's into feet, they do not mind.
No,
they will tell you about it.
They'll blow that horn, man. They don't care.
All right, Kyle. Your question.
That's not my toe.
Ted insisted that I ask this, so fine, Ted. In the Star Wars movies, the Bothans stole the plans for what?
Damn Bothans.
Hey, many Bothans died for that.
Sure.
I do like Star Wars, but I'm not familiar with what you're asking, so I'm just going to take a stab in the dark. Is it the Death Star?
You got it.
Oh,
one and done.
wow.
Nice job, Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hang on, before we let you go, a 50-50 question for you. 10 or 15, how many people have died in the White House that we know of?
How about 15?
10? Yeah, 2 of them were presidents, and I don't remember which ones they were, and then 8, whatever.
Did you guys watch that show about like a murder in the White House? It's kind of like a comedy show.
I remember the show, but I didn't watch it.
I'd have to look it up, but it's pretty good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was a limited miniseries. I blew through it in like a week or 2.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
According to this over here, the 2 U.S. presidents who died inside the White House, William Henry Harrison and Zachary Taylor.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know any presidents actually died in there. I just figured they were regular people.
Yeah, 8 were regular, 2 were presidents. Regular. I'm thinking about their bowel movement schedule. Hello, Brock. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, big kid.
Hola. Brock, you sober or not sober?
I'm sober. I'm out slinging boxes.
All right, Brock, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, for 30 seconds, lick a stranger's what? Armpit, toes, belly button, or lips?
Originally, I was going like you guys said with the lips, but then I thought about herpy lips, and I don't want any part of that. So I'm going to go the navel.
Okay, belly button disc.
God. All right, Brock.
Well, none of them sound good.
No, they don't.
Sorry.
They're not.
Some sound better than others.
The toe, you're going to get toe jam, and an armpit, a hair in your mouth. No thanks.
Pearl Jam could have been toe jam. They missed it. All right, your question. How many years does a silver anniversary celebrate?
Is it 50?
I believe that's the golden.
Is it 25?
25.
25.
I was going to say 25 too, darn it.
All right, Brock, your question. What time zone is the North Pole in?
North Pole. Central?
None. All right. The Broadway show Moving Out was based on songs written by what singer?
Moving Out.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a female or male?
It is a male.
And the technical title of the song is Anthony's Song.
Is that actually the name of the...
Before Moving Out.
Okay. But Moving Out is in the title.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know. Elvis?
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
Oh, Billy Joel. Oh, my...
And now the song is in your head, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Totally is.
All right. What was the last name of the family in the movie The Sound of Music?
The Shut-Ups.
Shoot, I don't think I've ever even seen that movie. I'll just say the Hendersons.
Von Traps.
Von Traps.
Question 5.
I've never seen the movie. I know the name of the family.
Oh, that movie is so long. And like, even when they send the kids to bed, like, I don't like musicals, all right? But even when they send the kids to bed, and they have 6 or 7 of them, each kid sings a verse of something before they just go upstairs and go the hell to bed.
Oh, like your kids don't.
I would lose my mind. So one time I'd have to look at my kid and be like, shut up. Just go to bed. Jesus.
Father, it's our time to sing.
All right, your question. In what 1996 horror movie did Henry Winkler play the principal of Woodsboro High School?
Ah, yeah.
Uh-huh. Ted just brought it up.
Is it Scream?
Boom.
It is.
There you go.
Okay. One more, Ted.
Yeah. I don't know. If he's one and done, we might get 2.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Boo, bitches.
Boo. Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. Men's room poll. For 30 seconds, you will lick a stranger's armpit, toes, belly button, or lips.
Armpit.
Armpit.
Oh, the tasty Euro meat. That is the armpit.
Tzatziki.
Don't ruin a Euro for me.
Hey, look, nothing's wrong with a Euro. If there was a hair in it, I'd take it out and eat it.
Even if it reminded me of the guy's armpit. Like, I'm eating this. It reminds me of this guy's
Especially
armpit.
if it's a good one. Like, I don't know.
Would you be more disturbed that a Euro reminded you of an armpit, or that if you licked an armpit, it reminded you of a Euro? I would be more licking the armpit and thinking of a euro would bug me more.
I'd start dating exclusively Greek women.
He has an armpit fetish. No, he likes euros. All right.
Or cheese fetish.
I did not think about that part of the armpit.
Nope. That was the only thing we haven't
man.
mentioned.
Smells like bleach and feta cheese.
Oh, God. All right, your question. What A-list actor made a brief cameo in Deadpool 2 as part of the X-Force team?
Brief cameo.
Yeah, brief. But big time actor. He was married to a super hot chick. Then they got divorced. She might be a little
Brad Pitt.
And there it is.
Brad Pitt. One more, Ted.
Man, is Jay still on there?
No, he dropped off.
Damn it, Jay.
Dude, when it got to you, man.
I just told you, Jay. I said, just hang on, man. I think I can
Pull it in, Jay.
Pull it in, Jay.
Head chef coming up. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the foods that you crave, and we've got your emails on the way next from the men's room at KISW.com.
When your home system or appliance breaks down, American Home Shield will help fix or replace the covered item, no matter its age. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, limitations, and exclusions.
With American Home Shield, you can now video chat with live repair experts for help with home fixes over the phone. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
Available as a benefit with select plans.
Head chef on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the foods that you crave. But first, time for a few emails from the men's room at KISW.com. And we'll jump right into the birthdays, brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Dip responsibly.
One birthday today.
That's it?
Nothing happened 9 months ago.
Nope.
Macholos, it is my 31st year on the earth here. Thanks for making trucking every day in our general area more bearable. So, can I get some turtle wax? Hey, you like that in the paws? Coach telling me to keep my health in check, and the captain telling us about all the summers he went cross-country with that greasy old... Oh, our printer's messed up. Trucker. Thanks, guys. Love the show and keep on rocking. That from Brett, who says, P.S. I wonder if I ever roll by Jeff from Big Dummy out there. Probably so.
You like that? You like that?
How old is he?
31.
All right, 31. You got to start keeping a better eye on that health there. I don't think you're at the age. Well, maybe. I feel like once you hit about 35, 40, you got to start getting that yearly physical and really dialing it in. But, 31, I'd go check in. Other than that, body's going to hurt a little more than the 20s. But till about 35, you still got a little bit of room on that runway, man. Park that truck, go have some fun.
Ooh, well, ahoy there, and happy birthday. Well, that was a very memorable road trip for the old Capitan because he prefers to spend his time at sea on the SS Guppy. But the greasy trucker insisted that we do a road trip across this fine nation of ours. We saw Mount Rushmore, the Grand Canyon, Red Rocks in Colorado. And while most people think Iowa's a dull state with nothing to see, Iowa's where me and the greasy trucker met a saucy little senorita named Lana. Now, Lana invited us back to her place, which was just a rusty shopping cart in the basement of an abandoned funeral home. But once we got there, Lana whipped up a cocktail of pickled raccoon nipples, Windex, tuna juice with a little dollop of antifreeze. Turns out, that little concoction really gets your sexual juices flowing. And that's why me, Lana, and the greasy trucker had a devil's three-way. 3 people, 5 legs. By the way, you probably know the greasy trucker by his other name, Lucky the Leprechaun. Crunch berries.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you, Bob. A couple extra emails here. The subject is comfort food from yesterday's show. Ola and aloha, you degenerates. I usually make something up for whatever I have for dinner. But as far as comfort food, to the complete oddity of even myself, it is the croissant sausage sandwiches from 7-Eleven.
Nothing wrong with that,
like
man.
the breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, exactly, too, in fact. Weird as that may be, they helped me through long nights, which were going badly. As an aside, I've had a burger from what another listener called in about, Stack's Burgers. They are based in Spanaway, but operate a food truck, which I get a delicious burger from. Complete with Thrill's favorite, a ciabatta bun.
Oh,
Stay
really?
beautiful, that from Bacon. Well, we did have a number of people who said that place is legit.
I just don't want a burger on it. I don't want a ciabatta bun. That's the long and short.
I mean, yeah, but a burger's greasy enough. That would really soften it up.
It helps.
Yeah, maybe.
I will say, though, that, like Burger King for years was the only shop in town where you could get the croissant breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
But, like...
I want to say Wendy's has it now.
Other places do, but they're always solid. I mean, 7-Eleven. Hell, I've even had a frozen one.
Teriyaki salad dressing. Guys, you were asking about what is teriyaki salad dressing. This is the closest recipe I found to copycat authentic. It's got Duke's mayonnaise, rice vinegar, sugar, sesame oil, soy sauce, garlic powder, and cayenne pepper. Okay. It says chill for a couple hours, enjoy.
Pretty simple.
That from Mike. What else do we have here?
You think anybody sells it in a bottle, or do all those shops make their own?
Well, we had a couple of comments here from people who said there are teriyaki places that actually sell their dressing at the store, so at the restaurant.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Intoxicated. Guys, back when I had a messy split with my psycho baby mama, I was taking Ambien to go to sleep sometimes. I stopped taking it after I had a weird night. One morning I woke up with my couch leaning against the front door to my apartment. The contents of my wallet were all around the place, and my wallet was full of a deck of cards. My bong was upside down on top of my toilet, with the nasty water everywhere. When I checked my phone, I'd made no less than 15 phone calls to various people. I don't remember any of it. I'd rather not sleep than take an Ambien again. Cheers, boys. That from Ryan.
I had a buddy that did it for like a week because he couldn't sleep. He was sober besides that. It was awful.
Oh, really?
Oh, he'd call me in the morning, same thing. Like his couch would be like the cushion. It looked like he had barricaded himself in his house, in his condo. And I'm like,
he doesn't remember any of it.
No. I mean, he called me one morning because I lived down the hall, and he said, "You got to get down here. There's two guys banging on my door." So like, I went down there, and I was like, "Dude, there's nobody here." Yeah, I don't know what. And remember, it made Roseanne racist.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that.
She didn't barricade herself. She just started dropping N-bombs.
Powerful stuff.
On the subject of what got in or on you, Ola, guys, catching up on the previous shows on the Odyssey app. The other day, you were talking about things that got in or on you, and the discussion got on to pepper spray. I was immediately triggered by a long-forgotten repressed memory of a New Year's Eve party in the mid-'90s. I was with some friends at the Big Bamboo in Kitsilano, Vancouver. Everyone was having a festive time when the countdown to the new year began. At the stroke of midnight, everyone cheers, and then I began to feel an annoying itchiness in my eyes and nose. It quickly became apparent that some idiot had released a can of pepper spray. The bar briefly emptied out, and eventually the party then resumed. Never did find out who deployed said pepper spray. Rock on, the memories. That from Eric in North Vancouver, British Columbia.
Not Washington. What do you know?
That's right. Poop stories. Gentlemen, you were talking the other day about bidets. If you're interested, check out the Bio Bidet BB2000.
Oh, the 2000. Oh, yeah.
It has a heated seat, heat and water, bud dryer, and an air deodorizer. You can also get electric portable ones. How about that? If interested in one of these, check out the Cube Jet from your faithful listener and Excelsior Springs, Missouri person, Steven. I got a bidet. I'm
still loving it.
I'm sold. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Did you get a fancy one or just like one of the easy ones, the kind of cheaper ones you just attach yourself?
I got a Tushy, I believe.
Oh, the Tushy.
The water is not warm.
Ooh, okay.
It's cold, but as my doctor told me, you do not want hot water up there if you have any kind of hemorrhoid issues.
Okay. All right.
Because it expands the blood vessels and makes the situation worse.
Okay.
You're almost better using a cold press or cold water.
It kind of constrict your hemorrhoids.
I thought yours were gone.
Well, I mean, they're still there. They pulled out what they could, but I mean, they're still in there, man. I got to go in for another surgery on that too.
How long did it take you to get used to just standing up and it goes off?
And what goes off?
Is it automatic?
No, it's got a little handle on it. So you sit down and you can do the backside version or the female frontside version. Or the male frontside version if you so choose.
What's the longest that you've had to run it so that you were confident you were clean. Because we all those nights you get like the 8 wipers. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm never worried about it getting all the way clean. That's going to happen for sure. I'm just worried about if it feels good, I might just keep that thing on for a little bit longer.
Oh,
Yeah, my buddy had like an automatic one. So once you turned it on to stop it, you just had to stand up. But like you're almost off the toilet and it's still kind of going like, I don't know if I trust it.
You know, sometimes when you wipe and your butthole itches and it feels good, it's kind of like that. Just let it run. Like, oh, man, yeah.
That's the spot.
It's like a water pick for your bungus.
Yeah, sometimes Miles just sits on it.
That's exactly right. I know you have to poop.
It's not even pooping.
No, just sitting there, reading a book. And one more, what happened when you had to relieve yourself, guys? My story goes back to during the pandemic. As you remember, public restrooms were closed for the most part. On this particular day, I was working landscaping and irrigation at the King County Public Library when my guts suddenly went bad. I quickly realized I wasn't going to make it 15 minutes to the nearest Home Depot. I grabbed some napkins from my glove compartment and walked over to a bunch of trees on the property to do my business. The stink from that poop and the library visitors could smell it from over 150 feet away. Good times, keep on rocking, and congrats on 20 years, guys. That from Hayden. All right, coming up at 5:08, we'll drink and toast with a shot of the day, but first...
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Now, yesterday on the show, we were talking about foods or meals that people crave, maybe something you cook at home. So this is just a list of basically the 10 foods people crave the most, and there's some reasons why you crave these foods.
Okay.
All right. Now, some of them, like some of the very specific ones you crave just because you haven't been there. Maybe you were on vacation and ate at some spot and we're like,
sure,
this is unbelievable. You know what I mean? We got to go back there
Absolutely.
and get this. These are more kind of generalization of these foods. All right. Does that make sense? So like number 10 on craveable foods, they have cheese. They say it's rich in fat, sodium, sometimes offering a savory, addictive quality.
I'll just grab a piece of cheese and eat it.
Always. Like I said, that's the snack I eat when I'm looking for something to eat.
What cheese do you think you snack on the most? Take out
Pepper Jack.
It's like a weekend and you're eating like a charcuterie or something.
Pepper Jack.
Cheddar. We always have cheddar. And then, like with the kids, she'll buy like the little pre-wrapped cheddar squares. I try not to make a run on those, but then I'll pull out the big block and just cut off a bunch of pieces and eat.
Yeah, the cheddar squares are good. I still love string cheese, too.
Mm-hmm. Can't get into that.
Really?
Texture.
I mean, I just eat it like
you
a
grab
Slim
it,
Jim.
rip it, and pull it. For me, that's just weird for cheese.
Really?
You don't have to string it, man. You can eat it if you want.
That's what I do. I eat it like a Slim Jim. Just eat
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right.
But I just don't like it.
Fair enough.
They say cakes or pastry. People crave those. Another staple in the high sugar, high fat category.
I can say I rarely crave cake.
Or pastries. I mean, a croissant is a pastry. I enjoy that, but I like that more like with a ham and cheese sandwich.
Sure.
Or turkey and Swiss. Or
I
something
mean, the
like
only pastry I would say I crave is probably donuts.
Yes, I
Like
will.
I'm never like, oh man, I need a
scone,
a scone or
muffin.
What are the other ones? Like a Danish?
Now, a Danish is like to me the poor man's donut. Just give me a donut.
Yeah, I do like you get some flavors in there though.
God, I do like donuts.
I mean, in a perfect world, if there was no health factors,
I would eat them every day.
That's the great thing about the Daily Mix Morning Show. They get donuts.
They do.
Like once every few weeks, you walk in here, there'll be 2 boxes of donuts. I'll bring in a healthy lunch. And I'm like, you're killing me.
Yeah, I usually end up in like 3 of them.
It's amazing how big they are, too. They're not like donuts we grew up with. I mean, these things are massive.
I think donuts are, Krispy Kreme's always been the same size.
Well, they have been. But I
You're
mean,
just not a child, so you're not going to hammer down 3 whole ones.
Right.
I would also say this. I've noticed something in here, right? You'd always talk about people just eating half a donut.
Yeah.
I've also noticed some people are eating,
You don't have donut either.
But also, we have another employee in here, and I was like, just eating half. And he's like, no, I just want 2 different types.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah.
I would just take 2 donuts. That's just me. Because I eat the half, like if you cut the half, like I've eaten 1.5 donuts.
Well, I'd start with a 4th.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
All right. Next on the list of craveable foods is a drink, but soda. The high sugar content provides quick energy and triggers sugar cravings.
If I'm having one of those cravings, and it's in the evening, Typically, it's not like a Diet Coke or a Coke. I would rather have like a root beer or an orange or, I don't know, more of just a
orange soda all day,
sweet,
man.
flavorful soda than not. But, of course, I just have ginger ale.
Yeah, I mean, I usually just drink like a flavored soda water during the week, but you're right. Like, there's a special space in my heart for orange soda. I like grape soda.
I don't keep orange soda in the house for that reason.
Yeah, same with Sprite.
I will crush Sprite as well, yeah. God, Sprite is so good.
Next on the list of these craveable, most craveable foods, you have French fries.
Sure.
Craved for their salty, high-fat, and carb-heavy profile.
And with the air fryer, it's easier to make that at home now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, French fries are tough, too, because, I mean, excuse me. Even if you order something and you don't want French fries, and I get it, right? We're making fun of women a lot, but even for me, if somebody's like, well, do you want a couple of the fries? It's like, I do. I know I didn't order them, but, like, there's always room for a couple fries.
Yeah. My thing is, if they have onion rings, I'll always get those first.
If they do have onion rings, I'll get them. I love it when they say, would you like fries or salad? I was like, come on. That's all I have to say. And they're like, French fries. Yeah.
Well, tots, fries, onion rings all the time.
I don't know. I get every once in a while when they have all different types of potato product, take onion rings out, but it's like, all right, you want tots, you want fries, then we have curly fries, shoestring fries, and waffle fries. Then I'm in a dilemma because between waffle fries and curly fries, I'm like, ooh.
To me, if there's a lot of option, it comes out to seasoned. It's like if it's like, hey,
Sure.
then we have seasoned waffle fries. Like,
done.
then I'll take the waffle.
Yeah, the hand cut, I think, are my favorite.
What if they're all seasoned? You can get plain or seasoned. Doesn't matter what kind of fry. What do you take?
Waffle fry probably would hold the most seasoning.
So you're going
Right,
for
but that's
seasoning.
if you're adding seasoning on. I feel like a seasoned one, it's already like, I mean, a seasoned French fry is hard to beat, but I feel like I can only find those at random diners or Checkers.
Okay.
Right? Like if you buy, I know they don't have Checkers or Rallies out here, but if you go buy those frozen and cook them at home, you'll understand what I'm saying. The seasoned French fries, elusive.
Okay.
Comment on YouTube says, Arby's curly fries come in a bag at the store and rule through the air fryer.
Okay, because listen, brother, I had them over the weekend, and it's I had the sandwich, but the fries were absolutely the star of that show.
Well, there's a reason Arby's sells them frozen in a bag.
You know what? That's a good point.
There was a legendary, I almost brought this up yesterday, we were talking about Arby's. There was a legendary sports guy in D.C., right, named Ken Pietrus.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he was older. Like, I didn't really realize it. But, I mean, he was always there, Commanders games. Like, he was that guy, right? And he did commercials for Arby's. And that was his shtick, is he'd always be like, look, I can't eat the beef and cheddars and this and that, but I still get curly fries and a Jamocha shake once a week.
I like that they get a guy that can't eat the meat at Arby's, and he's still the pitch man.
Yeah. Well,
I know. My kids laugh about it. They laugh about it. Why are you? I'm like, I know.
Hair stuff.
Yeah.
Ice cream is on the list, obviously. Comforting, offering sugar and fat.
Yeah.
Which is the truth. That's why you have stereotypes of people going through breakups, eating ice cream. I think
it's just like you broke up with that person because you just want an excuse to eat a gallon of ice cream without anyone guilty.
My thing is, I'm wondering if I didn't get high every night, how much of this crap I would actually not eat.
Yeah, again, I know, because people...
I think you eat it, but it would last a lot longer.
All right.
Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
But I also
love
think
it.
you've been smoking for so long, I don't know that you're getting the munchies that bad. Because people always say that to me. They're like, I go, dude, I weighed 360, 365 before I ever smoked weed.
Yeah.
I was like, I like eating at night. That's my problem. Right? I'm like, sorry, I can't blame it on the weed. But ice cream is definitely a comforting food. I mean, I think for most people, when you think about going out for ice cream, especially, you know, if you're on a trip with your family, going to the beach, going to an amusement park. Yeah, like that's, everybody grows up with that. And honestly, like, look, I don't know about most families, you're on a week vacation. There's going to be a couple flare-ups of people getting annoyed. The ice cream shop, though, it's like Switzerland. Place of peace.
It is.
You hope so.
When every time we go to Delaware, right, it's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 9 to 10 to 12 kids, right? You try to take them to dinner, everything's a mess. You try to do anything, it's a mess. It's trying to get them to the beach is a mess. You guys want to get ice cream. Every freaking one of them stands up and follows you out the door. I mean, no one ever says, no.
I'll tell you what, though, Molly Moon's here is pretty solid.
It's super solid.
And a waffle cone.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I've said it for years. My Uncle Phil, right? Super fitness guy. We used to be a boxer, all this and that. His diet was so clean. But, well, A, because he liked to stay in shape. But B, because he ate ice cream every night. He would have like 2 or 3 scoops, and that was like,
okay.
He didn't care about eating anything else. He just wanted that ice cream at the end of the day. Next on the list, you have cookies. Again, combination of high sugar and fat. And again, frequently associated with comfort. I mean, especially when you think Christmas cookies or this or that. Or
I like those, what are they, Tates?
Tates are very good.
They're skinny and crunchy and
Yeah.
delicious.
They
might
might
eat 6 of them because you think, oh, that's not that much.
You're absolutely correct. You know, there's a very similar one over at a certain Joe's house or Joe's place. I'm pretty sure it's the same company that makes the ones at Trader Joe's. Sorry, Tate.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Next on the list, I am guilty of this one, man. Craveable foods, potato chips. High salt, high fat content.
I got some on my desk, Ted.
Yeah, it's all right.
They calling your name when you walk in?
You know what? I've been a little bit better. I have a bag of sour cream or cheddar and sour cream Ruffles. They've been in my pantry for almost a month.
Ooh,
it's because of Ruffles and they're thicker.
You know,
they last longer.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
But bag of Funyuns caught its quick death on
the whole bag.
No. They sell different sizes.
Oh, okay.
on 420. Next on the list, you just have chocolate. Top craving due to its sugar and fat content.
Sure.
Often linked to mood boosting. Don't forget there is some caffeine in there. And also, after a certain age, you could be an adult, eat some dark chocolate.
Yeah, why not? I like it.
And then number 1 on the list, pizza. Often cited as the most craved food, combining fat, salt, and carbs. I can't argue with that one, man.
Not at all.
I mean, there's just sometimes, whether, it's the end of the weekend or you're watching a movie, watching a sports game, if you go pick up a pizza or have one delivered, it's usually a fun night.
I got to do Pagliacci. It's been a while. They make
Been a while.
such a good pizza.
Actually, it's not a bad call, man. I had one like a month ago, and it'd been a minute, and I was like, God damn, this is just a better pie.
It really is.
Yeah, man. Great stuff.
Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. Coming up at 5:08, we will drink and toast with a shot of the day. You are listening to The Men's Room.
I'm sensing plumbing problems. Worry not. With American Home Shield, you can now video chat with live repair experts for help with home fixes over the phone. Talk to a real human expert over video chat who can help get that home system or appliance back on track. Sounds like peace of mind. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
Video chat feature available as a benefit to AHS members with select plans. See ahs.com for hours and details.
Samaritan's Purse Disaster Relief responds to natural disasters.
We go into communities and we bring in volunteers to help people get back on their feet again.
The volunteers are so friendly. Every one of them is overly excited. They just so glad to be here and just tripping over themselves trying to do good for everybody.
It takes people, and we want you to be a part of this. Go to our website, SamaritansPurse.org, sign up and be a volunteer. Please be a part of it. God bless.
This is the exclusive table with the view. This is your name on the list. This is 3 times points on dining with Chase Sapphire Reserve and a $300 dining credit. Chase Sapphire Reserve, now even more rewarding.
Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC, subject to credit approval.
When your home system or appliance breaks down, American Home Shield will help fix or replace the covered item, no matter its age. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, limitations, and exclusions.
With American Home Shield, you can now video chat with live repair experts for help with home fixes over the phone. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
Available as a benefit with select plans.
On KISW, the Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill.
All right, Dakota at 5:08. We'll drink and toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check-in with Mike Hawk. Some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. A new federal survey found that 8 million Americans used psilocybin in the past year.
All right.
Psilocybin? That's crazy.
I was not one of those 8 million people.
That's mushrooms, right?
I've heard, yeah. That's the active ingredient.
I did.
Yeah.
And magic mushrooms.
I ate yours.
I know, man. Come on. I thought you didn't like them. I thought
just
for
wanted-
sure I was getting
look,
those.
look, I just wanted to
Did you
say-
I don't like them.
Yeah,
Had a bad
when
trip,
you
and I'm
get-
like, I love them.
You know, sometimes you taste something for the first time, and you're like, it's okay. Then the older you get, you're like, you know what, I like this a little bit more.
So now you like them?
Wait a minute,
You're back
you
on
grabbed the man's mushrooms?
Well, I mean, they were technically mine. I said I would give them to him. So
Right.
can I, you know.
And then
I
you
thought you
did.
swore off them years ago.
It's like the tequila, right?
I mean, Kinda, but you can't give the man
In
mushrooms and then just take them back.
In
In
my
my
defense, they
defense,
were looking at me.
That you had already seen the tequila guy. You did not go back to find him. I was smart enough to go back to find him.
Yeah.
God damn, that bottle was good, Miles.
I bet it was.
You know what? It mixes well with psilocybin. I've heard.
Jeez. Here's some fun news. Rectal cancer deaths among millennials are accelerating, with growth and mortality far outpacing colon cancer.
Damn.
Why rectal cancer?
Fiber, apparently. That's the
Not enough?
Is that we're not getting enough fiber in our diet. Like, people need to start eating more fruits
Look,
and
if you
vegetables.
don't eat fiber, a lot of us don't. That's why I take a Metamucil every night before I go to bed.
Yeah, and you
it
swear
has
by
your
that,
entire daily fiber intake in one glass with water, mix it up, throw it down your throat, wake up, man, smooth and easy on the bathroom side, and you get your fiber.
Smooth and easy.
Yeah.
That's my new laxative. Smooth and easy.
That's what plays when I poop in the morning.
I've gone the old man route. You can get extra fiber tortillas.
That's your big fiber hat.
Well, I mean, besides actually eating vegetables or a piece of fruit.
Okay.
But just one of those things. Somebody was like, here's a little... I was like, oh, really? I could sneak a little fiber in through a tortilla?
And I hate to say this.
And stuff it with cheese to back you up.
Where do you get them? I'm old enough to
QFC.
matter to me. All right.
Yeah.
Does it just say, like, extra fiber or something?
Yeah, literally.
What is freaking wrong with eating fruits and vegetables these days?
Nothing, but if you
Nothing.
don't do it on the regular...
And I've never done it. So why start now? When I can get tortillas with
Fruit
extra
at least,
fiber.
Steve.
Look, I'll make smoothies at home and all strawberry banana and all that. You know, that is my fruit intake. But that's about it.
There's fiber in there. Just make sure that you have the rinds, not the rinds, but the skin. You know, apparently that's the big thing. Like, if you do oranges, like, you don't do orange juice, like, do oranges, because that way you still get the fleshy part in there that's got the fiber in it.
Okay, well, strawberry, right? Nobody skins a strawberry, so
There you go.
I mean, all right, yeah, I got some fiber in me. What do you know?
Well, look, I think ideal, you should always be eating fiber. But like Miles saying, Metamucil or if something's got extra fiber, I think it's just a way to sneak
It's
in
straight
more.
silly
Like
husk.
tortillas.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all natural.
Tortillas.
Yeah.
Good lordy. Brain scans show that viewing an emoji triggers overlapping patterns of brain activity to those triggered by a real human face. Basically, you react the same as seeing somebody's real face if you see an emoji.
I guess you'd process it the same. It's a visual thing, and there's an emotion on it that you have to interpret, right?
Correct. And that's kind of where I'm at with it, is that it's just the idea of emojis. You know, I know the millennial gifts.
Sure.
It's supposed to. We're still there?
We're still
Yeah,
here.
you got you.
We're still okay?
I mean, okay. That's the appropriate word.
Kicked off over here.
Yeah, you kind of went robot voice for a minute.
That's fun. But, you know, it's supposed to convey the actual emotion that you're feeling. The problem with text is that you can't read any emotion or context any of that caliber in it. So, yeah, that's what emojis are supposed to replace.
Right, makes complete sense.
You're absolutely right, man.
Exactly.
Emojis help a ton.
Look, you can misrepresent anything in a text. Emoji helps, hopefully, express
I'm
whether
being
you're
funny,
joking or
I'm
not.
being genuine.
Right. Send a wink, whatever. Like,
okay.
This is
Yeah.
not just okay.
Yeah.
If one woman would just send okay and then just add like the kissy face emoji, we would know.
Yeah.
There's never an emoji when it's just okay. Even if you say, hey, I'll meet you at 7. If it just says okay, you just feel like there's something amiss here.
I say copy a lot.
But wait,
Just
right.
like understood.
Yes, you do.
But, yeah, I've only ever had one person kind of be like, whoa, what? Just, God, there's nothing more to read into it. It's obviously a woman.
10-4.
Right.
Wait, so you said copy and
Correct. That was it.
Over and
what
out.
else could you possibly think that means?
Yeah.
Good Lord, man.
Well, person's a psycho.
We also don't need to have 100% perfect punctuation. Because sometimes when you tell somebody like, hey, I got us tickets to this, and your response is fun with a period, I'm assuming that you do not find this fun.
Oh, you don't want the period at the end of fun if it's one word.
If it's just a single word. Like, don't worry.
You're
I
right,
get
it's
it.
more
That's the end of your
emphatic.
sentence.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
right.
Fun.
Sure.
I'm having
okay,
fun.
I'll take the ticket back, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry. Put your thinking caps on, Jen. It's time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. I give you guys a 60% chance of success on this one, and it is a noun brought to you by the letter F. Now, this is a formal word that refers to the strength of mind that enables someone to encounter danger or to bear pain or adversity.
Fortitude.
Courage. Ted Smith.
Let's go.
Nice job.
Is that your first one, bud?
No,
he's had a couple of them.
It's like my third. But it's been a while.
I think you're leading this race, Steve.
I got one yesterday, man. I've been pretty bad. Miles, actually, I think
Miles,
you've been
you were
doing
on a
better than
heater.
anyone. Yeah.
I don't know why.
It has been a few
It's
weeks.
that West Virginia public education I got.
Yeah.
It's your fiber.
50th in the United States.
It's a 50th.
Because he drinks Metamucil.
Yeah.
That's what he drinks Metamucil.
People wonder why I can't pronounce stuff. I'm just dumb. There
He
you go.
poops out the ignorance and retains the smart.
Apparently, the reason why most people like AI is because of its excessive flattery and reassurance. What do you know? We like when people tell us what we want to hear.
That's also the problem.
That's exactly the problem.
Because it's just going to be like, if this is good, this will be better.
You'll be fine, right?
I just hate reading the stories. 10% workforce cut because of AI. That's what drives me nuts about AI. Every day when you read the news, you realize how many people are losing their jobs because of this technology.
Well, don't you think that's probably every company's goal?
Yes.
I mean, essentially,
yes.
if I don't have a payroll, I'm making bank.
It is, but there is surprising to me in the last month or two, there's actually been some pushback.
Look,
it's not the save everything that people thought it was going to be.
We actually used Chat GTP, whatever the hell. Well, I did, and my wife did over the weekend. We have this plant in our living room, and just one of the fronds, if you will, was brown. The rest of it's green. Couldn't figure it out, right? So I'm like, I was cut the bitch off. So my wife, she went Chat GTP, basically took a picture of it, said, because the plant is next to the vent.
Yeah.
It needs more. I mean, I'm like, you know what? Now it comes in handy. She probably also asked, how can I kill my husband in his sleep and get away with it? I'm sure it's another search she has.
In the corporate world, too, it's like you can use AI to take all the jobs, but eventually, you're not going to have them either. It's just like people need jobs to have an economy.
That's it. Right. That's exactly it.
I don't want to be a serf.
We can't buy your products if we don't have money.
Correct.
Let me ask you this, fellas. When is the last time that you guys went through your closets?
As far as just seeing what I have
I
in
went
there?
through Ted's last night, Miles's last week, and then
Well, it's spring cleaning. There's stuff in there that shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I kind of dug through at the behest of my wife. Went through a couple of weeks ago. You need to get rid of stuff to give it to Goodwill, blah, 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 which is fine, and I did. She does not believe I did a thorough enough job, so I'm sure I'll be revisiting that.
Well, let's revisit it now.
The Men's Room Top 10.
So this comes to us from southernliving.com, and it is 10 things that you're storing in your closet that you shouldn't be.
Okay, I know I'm not supposed to put human bodies in there, but honest to God, the backyard's full.
Yeah.
You mean like kidnapped human bodies?
Okay, it happened one time, but to be fair, the person we kidnapped was in fact in my closet, and I'm sure to the point of this list, when I opened my door, I did not want him there. I wanted to declutter.
No, you did not. They start with muddy shoes. This one should be a no-brainer, but if your shoes have mud on them, do not put them in your closet until they've been cleaned.
Yeah.
A professional organizer, declutter expert, suggests leaving them in the mudroom or entryway. Your closet should be stress-free, not covered in dirt.
Hopefully you have a mudroom.
Yeah. Or if not, man, just leave them out on your back porch.
Mm-hmm.
As I say, even if you don't, I don't know anybody that would just take muddy shoes and throw them in the closet.
No. I don't have a mudroom over here, and living in Washington, leaving them out on the back porch is not exactly the best option. So honestly, I leave them in the entryway for a couple days, let them get dried out, and then afterwards I'll go out onto the patio and then knock them out, knock the dirt and dust off of them, and then I'll put them away.
It's amazing how loud it is smacking two shoes together.
Oh, no.
That goes through the neighborhood.
It reminds me of playing baseball when I was a kid.
But it feels good when you do it, man.
What?
Yeah. Keep waiting for, my next door app to go off. Like, did anybody else hear gunshots?
Banging my shoes, bro.
It's a Rainiers game.
No kidding, dude. Every freaking time. What are the explosions for? The Rainiers one. All right, calm down, Gertrude. We're fine. Hazardous materials. Items such as flammable liquids, chemicals, or combustible materials should never find their place in the bedroom closet. These substances pose safety risks, including fire hazard or toxic fumes, which can jeopardize your well-being.
You probably just shouldn't have those in the house, period.
Generally speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, best to store them in a secure, designated area away from main living spaces.
Hazardous chemicals, you don't say.
Yeah.
Guess I'll pull them out of my kid's bedroom then.
Yeah, I keep my extra gas in my closet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm trying to justify it. Like flammable liquids, like what? Butane for a lighter? Chemicals, like cleaning chemicals or combustible materials? Like, come on. What are we doing? They say excessive hangers Resist the invasion of excess hangers. Removing extra hangers is a simple yet effective step towards maintaining an organized, functional, and visually pleasing wardrobe space.
Oh.
Instead of buying new hangers for clothing purchases, implement the one-in, one-out method in your closet.
All right, but Jesus, if you don't have enough hangers, that is a circle of hell.
We got so many hangers.
God.
But all of them are used.
Yeah.
Did you see the Onion headline this week?
What's that?
Man wonders if shirt is suitable enough for wooden hanger.
Ooh, the wooden one. It is
yeah.
weird how you get, right? You'll have a bunch of wire hangers, you put anything on there. Then there's the wooden hanger, and a lot of times it just hangs bare because you're like, what do I own that is worthy of the wooden? It's like knighting your
suit or sport coat. That's the only reason I have them.
Mm-hmm.
Ted, going to your circle of hell there, not having enough hangers. You ever have pull this move where one hanger just gets chosen to do double duty?
What do you mean?
Drape another shirt on that hanger?
I guess if the shirts are, I feel like if I'm out of hangers, then because I like to hang my shirts, to dry them. But once they're kind of dry, you gotta fold some and put them away so that you have other hangers for the shirts.
I spent $50 about 5-6 years ago on a box of 100 wooden hangers from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
that's all I got.
Oh, nice.
Every other
Classy.
hanger away. Yeah.
Yeah, ours aren't. They're not wooden. It feels like velvet. I'm sure it's not velvet. It's probably felt.
Right.
But yeah, my wife, she got black ones and white ones. The children's hangers are white. The adult hangers are black. Do not deviate from this plan, Ted.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because you will hear about it.
Yeah.
It will be made very clear to you the importance of making sure you do not hang something of yours on one of the kids' hangers, even though they do the exact same thing.
10 things to never store in your closet. They go with pet supplies. While it might seem convenient, storing pet items like food, litter boxes, or pet toys in the bedroom closet can lead to hygiene issues.
Who's going to put a litter box
items
in their closet?
No,
clothes are going to smell like
I don't
crap.
want that next to my bed.
No. The litter box is usually like in the farthest corner from anywhere you plan to be.
Yes. It's literally the furthest. It's in the back of my house.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ours is in the basement in a corner. You know why? Because the cat keeps pooping in it.
Somebody was like, my cat's in the closet. I'd be like, how do you know?
They go with luggage. If possible, store luggage in a separate area like a storage room or under a bed. This prevents it from taking up valuable closet space.
I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of times you just don't have the space.
I got a 2-bedroom place. I just don't have a mud room. A place to put a litter box in.
What?
Yep.
Workout equipment. Keeping workout gear in your bedroom closet might seem like a space-saving idea, but it can lead to visual and mental clutter. Bulky equipment can occupy valuable space and detract from serene environment that you aim to create in your bedroom. Consider designating a separate area like a home gym or a dedicated workout space to keep exercise equipment organized. So
I should put it in my gym. I should put it in my home
These
gym.
people would like to purchase our homes for us, a lot of this would be much easier.
Southern living. Southern living.
Hey, babe, can we move the exercise equipment to our exercise room? We haven't been using
moving it to the library room or your pool room. You know what I mean?
Store it in the parlor.
Yeah. How about your sunroom where you keep your plants?
It's like we're playing the game Clue.
Right, exactly.
I do got a couple just, what's the word? Adjustable weights, if you will, and then a couple workout mats just at the foot of my bed. So that's.
I mean, honestly, right? I have a yoga mat like that, like kettlebells, or you're talking about like those dumbbells you can adjust. Like to me, like they go in the closet, and then when you need them, you take them out.
Right. Right, they go in the closet when company comes over, and you don't want to look like you have a bedroom gym gaming area.
That's exactly when you leave them out.
Yes.
Dude,
leave them out.
lifted, man. Oh, yeah. But then,
hell yeah.
During commercial breaks, man.
I was going to say,
knock out some curls, do some push-ups.
Walk in the house, you're just doing curls. Hey, bro.
Put them in the living room next to the coffee table. On every commercial break, a workout, bro.
They go with paperwork and important documents, and these are 10 things that you're storing in your closet that you shouldn't be. Avoid turning your closet into a makeshift filing cabinet. Instead, store important paperwork and documents in a dedicated home office space, which is the desk that's in my bedroom.
Yeah, I was going to say, your dedicated home office spaces, wherever you put your computer.
Correct. Seasonal decorations. Again, who's putting freaking Christmas decorations in their bedroom closet?
Now, look. If
I have one box of Christmas stuff, honestly. It is sitting in my closet.
But where else are you going to put? Like, we have the garage, so I can go into the garage. That's where our crap is. If we didn't have a garage, I promise you it's in one of the closets in the house.
I just threw my artificial tree away to make more room in my garage.
It makes me sad.
Well,
How many years do you have it, Miles?
20.
Oh, damn.
23 years.
Yeah, it's time.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the tree. My kids have grown up, and there's no point.
Right.
You know what? It's even more sad now.
To set up a tree and have no one.
Set up a tree, and it's like it's all blinking. You're here by yourself. It's like a TV dinner. You're like, Merry Christmas.
Yay.
You got to have some tree in
Just wake
there.
up at 11 o'clock at night and just sing little Christmas carols to yourself.
Because it's a nice tree. We collected.
He knocks on his own door,
We
Mike.
collected ornaments for 25 years. All the ornaments are from different places around the world. Like, I'm not going to set that thing up and go like, I suck. That to me is just like a mental beating. Like, why would I do that?
Yeah,
Look what I used to have. A family.
I think it's better. I like the
Jesus.
I think the idea of you sitting there at least with a tree, it's like he's got something.
Yeah, but there's no presents underneath it. There's nothing.
I set my dad, like, after a couple of years, like a 2-foot tree. I was like, it's just pull it out of the box and light it up. Because I thought he felt sadder, him just sitting there with nothing.
So you want like the tabletop tree kind of thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to think that, like, when I retire and the kids moved out, I'm saying this, I'm sure it won't happen. That would be the best I do.
I don't know what I'm saying. I live alone. I love I get a real tree.
You do.
No,
Very
but it's also your birthday.
Yeah, it just makes me feel
So
better.
You can double edge it. You know what I mean? You got two
It's
ends
his
to
birthday tree, not a Christmas
Right,
tree.
exactly.
And then I will leave you with this last thing that you're storing in your closet that you should not be. They go with unwearable clothes. Clothing that no longer fits or hasn't been worn in a significant period can take up valuable space in your closet. They suggest donating or storing these items elsewhere to ensure that your closet only contains clothing that you regularly wear. It's that horrible thing that you got to do every so often is where you just grab that suit shirt, put it on like, nope, this guy's ready to retire.
Also say this, it takes, God almighty, it takes 45 minutes to get through the Goodwill in Ballard because there's such a big line.
Yeah.
They now have a satellite location in Ballard in the parking lot near the old tire shop where the McDonald's is. So if you just want to drive in and drop something off, that is the most convenient spot.
Okay, good to know.
In that area. Yeah, there's nobody there.
Goodness. A man in Missouri was arrested for having just too much fun in Aldi, Miles.
How much fun was he having?
Tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, if we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Stephen Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast lead singer and guitar player of the Foo Fighters, Mr. Dave Grohl, right? For 30 years now, they've been kicking a lot of ass, in my opinion. But the one thing about him, if you've ever seen him perform, you know for a fact, brother screams his lungs out on stage, but he has a regimen to keep his vocal cords intact. So he actually, he went to a doctor 8 years ago to have the doctor check out his vocal cords, and the doctor himself was impressed with how great they look, despite the way he chooses to sing. So someone finally asked him, what is your routine? Now, if you're a fan of rock and roll, and I don't just mean the music, but the lifestyle, I think you'll appreciate this. His routine, he says, quote, an hour before the show, I'll open a beer. And I'll start drinking the beer. Now, I might take an Advil because my knees hurt or my ankles hurt. And then I'll have a shot of whiskey. Now, once the beer is done, I'll open another beer. Then we'll maybe have a group shot of whiskey, which we call the band prayer. Then someone will say 15 minutes until stage. Then I open one more beer, have one more shot, and then I hit the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, that is true rock and roll. The secret to his vocal cords is whiskey. Drink at least 3 beers and keep drinking shots before you take the stage. And he's also a smoker. Just throwing it out there.
I saw somebody the other day talking about some other celebrity. I don't know if it was an actor, comedian. And they were like, I saw Dave Grohl at like a festival. So he's like, come have a beer with me. And he's like, dude, we have beers. We're doing shots. He's like, I'm getting kind of drunk. And then Grohl goes to leave. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I got to go do a show. Yeah. He thought he was already done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, that dude, that is rock and roll. How do you protect your vocal cords? Whiskey. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
Right. So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bijola.
All right, let's get a contestant on the line now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
Sierra has all the best active and outdoor brands you need. From athletic stuff, like a full court pickup game, swish, to athletic-ish stuff, like a half-mile stroll. Get those steps in. And for morning hikes up the mountain trail, good pace. To nighttime ghost stories from the camping chair. What a twist. Whatever level of active, Sierra loves it all. Head to Sierra or Sierra.com for the brands you want at the prices that let you do it all. From athletic to athletic-ish, Sierra's got it.
Go for 0.99% financing at your local Honda dealer during the Honda Spring Event. Go for all Hondas in stock and on sale. Cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Save thousands with 0.99% APR financing on 2026 Prologues. Visit your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. Financing on credit approval offer ends 4/30/26. A negotiable documentary service fee up to $200 may be added to the sale price of capitalized cost.
I'm Anna Garcia, host of True Crime News, the podcast. Every week, we bring you in-depth coverage on cases making headlines, as well as those that go under the radar. Tune in for murders that defy explanation, mystery seeking exploration, and shocking secrets that will leave you breathless. Each week, we honor the victims by going beyond the salacious in our search for justice. Crime never stops, and neither do we. Listen to True Crime News, available now on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is a vacation with Chase Sapphire Reserve, the butler who knows your name. This is the robe, the view, the steam from your morning coffee. This is the complimentary breakfast on the balcony, the beach with no one else on it. This is The Edit, a collection of hand-picked luxury hotels you can access with Chase Sapphire Reserve, and a $500 Edit credit that gets you closer to all of it. Chase Sapphire Reserve, now even more rewarding.
Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval.
Samaritan's Purse Disaster Relief responds to natural disasters.
We go into communities and we bring in volunteers to help people get back on their feet again.
The volunteers are so friendly. Every one of them is overly excited. They just so glad to be here and just tripping over themselves trying to do good for everybody.
It takes people, and we want you to be a part of this. Go to our website, SamaritansFirst.org, sign up and be a volunteer. Please be a part of it. God bless.
This is a vacation with Chase Sapphire Reserve, the butler who knows your name. This is the robe, the view, the steam from your morning coffee. This is the complimentary breakfast on the balcony, the beach with no one else on it. This is The Edit, a collection of hand-picked luxury hotels you can access with Chase Sapphire Reserve, and a $500 Edit credit that gets you closer to all of it. Chase Sapphire Reserve, now even more rewarding.
Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhill, could you please serve everyone out? Profile This is played.
I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Jack. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Jack.
What's up, brother? Can you hear me?
Hola. All right, Jack, you understand how this here game is played?
Yes.
Fantastic. You have your choice today of one of three categories. We have the wonderful world of drugs. We have interior decorating, where you guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside of someone. And finally today, in the buff, where the person is naked. Either tell us why or where.
Oh, let's go number 2.
Interior decorating. Oh, yeah. A South Carolina woman is accused of breaking into a Subway restaurant, stealing cash. She's now facing a stack of felony charges, including trying to smuggle something into jail hidden inside of her butt. Carolyn Earl, 37 years old. She was arrested, and deputies connected her to the reported burglary and vandalism at a Subway restaurant. Now, the trouble started when a deputy spotted a car that matched the description of a vehicle tied to the restaurant break-in. When the car was pulled over, deputies say Earl was behind the wheel and was already wanted on active shoplifting warrants. She was arrested on the warrant and also charged as a habitual traffic offender. But then the situation escalated once she was taken to jail. During her booking, officers discovered something concealed in her rectum. Investigators believe she intentionally hid it in an attempt to sneak the contraband into the detention center, adding another serious charge to the list. She's now charged with third-degree burglary, grand larceny involving more than $2,000, malicious injury to property, and introducing contraband into a prison. The question is, what did this pillar of society try to smuggle into jail in her leather Cheerio? Was it cocaine, a handgun, a roll of cash, or a switchblade? So cocaine, a handgun, a roll of cash, or a switchblade. What was in her butt?
Oh, probably cocaine.
Cocaine?
Where'd you say it was?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
I'm going to go roll of cash there, Jack.
Cash, all right.
I'm going to go gun.
Gun. Okay. What did she have smuggled up in there? Was it cocaine, a handgun, a roll of cash, or a switchblade? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
I've been burned before. I was just repeating the same patterns. It turns out I had a type.
Workplaces everywhere are looking for love. And by love, we mean the easy way to order food at work. Easy Cater.
I thought ordering from great restaurants at work had to be complicated, but then I met Easy Cater. So many options, so flexible, and when I ordered for 50 gluten-free vegans without going over budget, I knew I'd found the platform I wanted to do life and lunch with.
Fall in love with Easy Cater. Start an order at easycater.com.
Most people would rather assemble a 300-piece cabinet than search for insurance. That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com.
99.9 KISW.
Category is interior decorating on profile. This South Carolina woman broke into a Subway restaurant, and when she was busted, and they were booking her into jail, she had something in her backside.
Yeah.
Question is, what did she have stuffed up there? Cocaine, handgun, a roll of cash, or a switchblade?
And, Jack, that's a question that we posed to you. Let us start with D-Ted Smith. You went with a gun.
Won a gun, huh?
She did not smuggle the gun into the prison. Miles Montgomery, you went with the roll of cash.
Cash.
It was not cash. And, Jack, you went with cocaine. And you made that decision quick. And you're correct.
Oh, no, you're cocaine. Very good, Jack. Nice win.
It's kind of weird to put something in your butt that you then snort to your nose.
I understand why she wanted it there. I was thinking about the cash after the fact. I'm like, what are you going to spend the money on?
What are you going to spend the money on?
Right.
Switchblade, maybe for protection. The gun, what's the point? Yeah,
exactly. Now, for all TV news all the time, it is time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today. You got the Jimmys.
Fallon and Kimmel.
Seth Meyers, Colbert, or Ted Smith. Oh.
Yeah,
that's all me.
Now I got you, bro. I just did this. Really?
It is right that the Title X guys have teams of talented writers help them come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine. Is this an actual late night joke and from whom? Or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
Miles has that bet. All right. The Trump administration is close to an almost $500 million bailout to save Spirit Airlines.
Thank you.
The CEO of Spirit Airlines was like, with $500 million, our planes could have two wings again.
Fallon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's Fallon.
The Trump administration is close to a $500 million bailout to save Spirit Airlines. Yeah. The CEO of Spirit was like, with $500 million, our planes could have two wings again. Amazing.
The new Michael Jackson biopic that is supposed to be thrilling is getting bad reviews. So if you feel like your 2 hours were stolen so bad, you feel like your 2 hours were stolen by a smooth criminal.
D-Ted Smith.
Yep. Yeah, I tried to get in 3 songs. Without the bailout, Spirit Airlines is a few days away from becoming Spirit Halloween.
Seth.
Yeah.
That's still Jimmy.
Yeah, without the bailout, Spirit Airlines was a few days away from becoming Spirit Halloween.
The Athletic. A lot of news about The Athletic these days. But this one's actually just about people reporting. The Athletic listed the best foods to eat at Major League Baseball stadiums this year, which included chow mein burrito at Dodger Stadium, chicken and churros at Wrigley, and at Citi Field, a gun.
Seth Meyers.
That's definitely Seth Meyers.
The Athletic recently published a list of the best things to eat this season at MLB stadiums, which include a chow mein burrito at Dodger Stadium, chicken and churros at Wrigley, and at Citi Field, a gun.
I saw people yesterday or something, or 2 days ago, were using sage outside Citi Field.
Really?
To try to get the bad juju away.
They've gotten to that point.
When you have the second highest payroll,
right,
and they lost 11 or 12 in a row.
Damn.
Just brutal. Apple announced that after 15 years, Tim Cook is stepping down as CEO and being replaced by John Turvis. It's easy to shut Cook down. They just press down on both sides of his head at the same time.
Fallon.
Colbert.
Fallon.
Apple announced that after 15 years, Tim Cook is stepping down as CEO and will be replaced by John Turnus. It was easy to shut Cook down. They just pressed on both sides of his head at the same time.
Obviously, today, a lot of people, a little sports, talking about the NFL draft.
I already got a text. My son is waiting for me to get home to watch it with me.
All right. Now, somebody brought up an interesting point the other day. Do you still look at your phone? Not you, because I know you don't. You're the wrong two people to ask. I know you guys aren't sitting there. But generally with sports, like sometimes when I watch a Seahawks game, because people's TVs are a little ahead or not.
Right.
Like I have to put my phone to the side because people will text you
yes,
great grab. You know what I mean? But you want to watch. So a lot of people are saying the same thing with the NFL draft. Like you were sitting in front of a computer on your phone because all these insiders. Sorry, Diana Rossini just makes me laugh about the Athletic and insiders now. They're so quick to tweet out or to put on social media who the draft pick is. It kind of takes away from seeing the commissioner actually announce who your pick is.
But that's their whole thing, right? Because they want you to click on their Twitter account, whatever it is. So I get why they do it. But you're right. It is a little annoying. Like, it's kind of fun. I mean, the whole thing of the draft is, and the older I get, the less I care about watching the draft. But there is something where Goodell or whoever they send down on behalf of the team says, with this number pick in the draft, right? That's the thing. Mm-hmm. And you hear the player. You don't know anything about the player. They're probably going to be a bust in the first round, but still.
If it's your team or someone else's team, more so if you know the player or not, it's about, to me, it's about what is their need. So where are they weak?
Yeah.
So it's almost just exposing a weakness in a strange way.
By the way, just so you know, the Cardinals, who are still not going to be good, they just drafted that running back out of Notre Dame.
Love.
Correct.
Have fun with that.
So they need a running back. They also need a quarterback.
They need everything.
Right, exactly.
The Cardinals are garbage, man.
Who is down there now that Kyler Murray's gone?
Did he go somewhere?
He's in Minnesota, I think.
That sounds right, yeah.
Maybe they just keep on with what, Brissett?
Brissett is good for 6 wins in the season.
I don't know.
He's a great plug and play, you know. Like, hey, our quarterback's gone for 4 weeks. We're not going to blow it with Brissett for 4 weeks. Longer than that, you're going to blow it with Brissett.
Right, and then there's always the theory you just draft the best,
player available.
Right. So if you're in the window of the first 15 picks, then you're obviously going to draft just on
very specific need.
I also agree. Some people have this theory that look, if you're in that first round, just draft a giant athlete, right? Like, who knows? But if some of these guys are so big and whatever, you're gonna need big bodies, right? Like football has changed to my dislike. I think the hitting's kind of gotten a little ridiculous because they don't hit as much. But you're still going to need linemen. Safe. Some of those dudes are just giant freak athletes. It's you might think you don't need them, but draft them there.
I agree 1,000%, and I think a lot of teams worry too much about the fans. So you want to make a sexy splash skill position, and certain people look, if this guy is there, absolutely take him. But for me, first round, I'm almost always going defensive or offensive line because those guys stick with your team for 10 years. And at the end of their career, you realize, they gave up 2 sacks in 10 years, right? Jonathan Ogden for the Ravens. No one was happy they drafted him. They wanted this running back. This particular running back was a bust in 2 years. Save your sexy picks,
Jones,
I believe,
yeah,
for your second, third, and fourth round.
Right.
Most of your great tight ends, most of these wide receivers that come out of nowhere, it's always rounds 2 and down. Right? Look at Puka Nacua.
What was Brady, a 7th round pick?
Yes. That's what I mean. Get the protectors and the disruptors up front, right?
The other thing, too, is that, we saw with running backs when people were like, you don't value them as much. But honestly, there's so many good wide receivers now. Well, obviously, some stand out, right? In Seattle, we have JSN. Right, I'm going to say Innocent Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's a few that stick out, but to me, there's so many good receivers now. I think because of how prolific 7-on-7 and all that stuff has become, where it's like, I'm with you. You go to the second, third round, like you're going to find those guys there.
Those guys
too.
might be able to play cornerback, but you're not getting paid like you would if you're a wide receiver. So
Right.
if you can do both, the difference is this. Do you want to run backwards for most of your career, or do you want to run forward?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you remember the oldest saying in the world about cornerbacks?
That's the hardest position in football.
Well, if he had hands, he'd be a wide receiver.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they always say it.
That
probably.
was the oldest joke in the book, because it's like a lot of guys probably can. Like, I don't think anybody ever questions a cornerback that plays both ways. Like, no. He can run the routes.
Yeah.
You know, or
Can't catch the
sometimes
ball.
it's just a matter of where you're going to play on the team. Never forget, Richard Sherman was a wide receiver at Stanford.
Was he?
And then I want to say maybe his senior year or junior year, they kind of said, hey, why don't you try over on that side of the ball?
How many fullbacks were linebackers?
Correct.
Or how many linebackers were fullbacks, right? It's kind of same thing with tight ends. Yeah, he was a linebacker in college. Put him at tight end because it's a linebacker that can catch a ball, right? And they go like, all right, but he doesn't mind collisions.
Vrabel caught 2 Super Bowl touchdowns.
Mike Vrabel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And some heat from the media.
He did.
You know, my thing, and again, I would always take the big linemen first because if nothing else, if you cannot protect your quarterback, it does not matter how good your quarterback is, he's going to be a bad quarterback. Would Joe Burrow be good if I could get to him on 40%, right?
I mean, Russell Wilson only succeeded when the play broke down.
Yeah.
His line didn't do the job. He had to scramble out.
And
That's when he made plays.
you'll have Josh Allen's out there who can make a play,
Sure.
right? Lamar,
No doubt.
right, for you. Like, some of those guys can make a play on anything, and it's amazing they can do well behind
But
bad
they
lines.
shouldn't have to do it
But they
all the
should.
time.
You shouldn't have to. And
Right.
Joe Burrow, to me, is a prime example. Like, that poor bastard spends way too much time running for his life for getting hit.
And he is such a good quarterback. Now, that said, as a Ravens fan, I'm very glad that is his situation. But his talent far exceeds what he can do on the field because their line's garbage.
Yeah. Now, I will say, if you don't, like, again, I should say, it's not every Seahawks fan. I've just been still pumped about winning that Super Bowl. And I haven't paid a ton of attention to this draft and everything. But I'm still going to go home to watch it. I like to see the guy, and it's only the first round. But I like the guys that aren't there, man. I like to see the guy, at his house or out fishing or something, especially like tomorrow, second round. And then the weekend, you get into that third and fourth round. It's like, oh, yeah, hugging his buddies.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
maybe there's something awkward with the girlfriend when she tries to take your other phone. I think that was C.D. Lamb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's always good drama there.
But get prepared for all the sob stories you're going to have. Oh, this player, he came from this situation. Nothing wrong with him. Every once in a while, though, I'd like them to be like, this dude grew up rich. He has never had to do anything. He's just a born athlete, though. And, yeah, his dad was worth $25 million. He grew up in Beverly Hills.
That'll happen when Manning gets drafted.
Yeah, no kidding, right? There's no sob story.
But Thrill's right.
It's
They will still
over.
give you like a version of a sob story.
Anything that went wrong in his life.
Could he live up to the name? Could Arch do it? This and that.
He had the flu in 7th grade.
Arch's dad almost broke his neck off.
Yeah, right. And I, because here's the thing, just going back, and I do think he's a great receiver. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't need to He went to a great high school. Went to SC. But when you draft him, I didn't know that his dad had him working out and lifting weights twice a day from the time the kid was 6 or 7. Why don't you put that in there? You know what I mean? I don't need a sob story. No, he worked his ass off.
And that's why he's here. He's not a big guy, right?
Right. Or I don't know, Patrick Mahomes, he didn't have the best year. You think he'll be okay from Texas Tech? Why don't we mention his dad was a professional baseball player? He's got a cannon of an arm. You know what I mean? And then Tom Brady, I'm sure he doesn't care, but I guarantee you we will see that photo 100 times this weekend. Just him with his shirt off. He's not ripped or whatever back in the day. He's not fat or anything, but he just looks like a dude that plays quarterback.
Yeah.
But they show it all the time. I think he's even mentioned. He's like, you don't have to show that photo of me every year. They're like, you could look at he looked like crap.
Why don't you show a photo of 6 Super Bowl rings or 7?
Yeah, that's the picture to show.
But it is kind of exciting. It's just funny. It's always you could do whatever you want, even if you looked as bad as Tom Brady. It's he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
He's probably how do I win this many Super Bowls? And that's your go back.
He's also 22. He probably studied the playbook more than he went in the weight room.
Yeah, no kidding. I think that proves
was years ago, right? The health and fitness people know now is light years ahead of where that was, 20-some years ago?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back then, people weren't even eating fiber.
No.
But if you want to watch that, if you're a Seahawks fan, they pick last tonight. Obviously, one of the downsides of winning the Super Bowl.
It's the best problem to have.
Correct. Right? It's you never really want to be the number one pick.
No. Nope.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. A tourist in Italy is charged after climbing the Neptune statue on a dare to touch his cannoli. We head to Missouri, where you will be arrested if you strip naked and dance at an Aldi. New York man sues Amazon for brain fog after buying Whippets online. If you tell officers your name is Donald Duck, you're probably going to be doing some time. And a 4-year-old piano player is set to take the stage at Carnegie Hall. It is time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's Mike Hawk.
All right, our top story. We're going to Missouri, where you can't even have fun in the grocery store anymore. Police received a complaint about a man causing a disturbance inside of the local Aldi. The report goes that he found himself inside of the vestibule of the store and elected to strip himself and do a little naked dance inside.
All right.
Full view of customers and their children.
Oh, no.
Police arrived and arrested. Yeah, police arrested the man. He's now facing charges.
I bet he is. I wish.
What kind of world are we living in where a man can't strip down naked and dance in the middle of an Aldi without having to worry about getting arrested?
I don't one-up you, Mike. What kind of world do we live in where the journalistic integrity is degraded to the point that they don't tell us what dance he was doing? Was he twerking? Was it the robot? Was he doing the salsa? I mean, they always say, first they got naked and danced. I want to know the dance they were doing to get the full visual impact.
The fact that he stripped naked into an Aldi and started dancing, I think they were generous by calling it dancing. I think that man was just moving.
But I'm doing it in the meat department.
I would just say that after the last, I don't know, couple of years or whatever, I would simply just say, what kind of world are we living in?
Right. Yeah, in general.
You know, that's a good call, Ted. That's a good call.
Hey, he's taking our jobs, Mike.
Not our dances, though, Ted. In other news, police in Florida found themselves at the home of a celebrity. They responded to a call about a disturbance at a local home and knocked on the door, which was answered by a female resident who promptly slammed the door in their face. The officers placed the woman in handcuffs to continue their investigation and asked the woman for her name, to which she answered, Donald Duck. It's not reported whether or not she was in full Donald Duck attire at the time of the arrest, but she was hit with a couple charges for resisting and providing a false name.
It would be great if you found out her name was Donatella Duck. Like I said, I didn't work with the guy, but a bouncer at a bar that I used to go to all the time in Baltimore. A big thing breaks out. He's trying to break it up, but when the cops get there, they don't know him from anyone else. So he does not have his ID on him. So they're asking for people's names. He says Ben Franklin. They ask him again. He says Ben Franklin. They take his ass down to Central Booking, only to find out that his name is, in fact, Benjamin Franklin.
Sorry, my parents are funny.
Yeah.
We go to New York, where one man is taking on the monster known as Amazon. He's suing the company for damages after he says they intentionally sold him nitrous oxide canisters under a false pretense that they were for culinary use. He claims they're not, and that the 3 years worth of laughing gas that he ingested with the intent of getting high over the last 3 years has left him with neurological damage, memory loss, and tremors. He claims that he did not know that inhaling the gas was a health risk, and says that he wants Amazon held accountable for the situation and, quote, wants the book thrown at him. He's demanding an unspecified amount of money and says that he doesn't care if he doesn't get anything. He just doesn't want anyone else to go through this.
Does he think anyone else was ordering Whippets to not get high?
Oh, it's a restaurant supply thing.
It is a restaurant supply thing, and that's not why anyone uses it.
But they sell canisters of gas now that, like...
You can get them delivered. You can get them in a smoke shop.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a thrill. Nobody would ingest that if... I mean, it says not for ingestion, but, like, people know. He knew he was doing Whippets.
You
for
know
3
what
years.
you're doing.
That's why you were
if I get lung cancer from smoking cigarettes and marijuana, I know why.
Yes.
I'm not going to sue the Marlboro.
No, I will not.
I already know. They told
Also,
me. They warned me, just like on the package.
3, that's a lot of...
3 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Whippets, brother.
I mean, this ain't a balloon at a dead show.
That's on Amazon, though.
Might be how your weekend works out.
God.
He says he's still getting suggestions of, do you want to buy more Whippets? Like, no, I don't.
Mike, have you ever done a Whippet?
No, I've not, sir.
We need to do a Whippet with you, man.
Yeah.
He clearly was buying those ones you could buy at the smoke shop that are flavored, that are... look, they say not for human consumption, but we all know what they're doing.
Of course.
I don't know, man. Like, I won't get to this guy's level of spaciness, as he calls it, but I don't know if that's for me.
It's not. That's why I want to do one with it.
Yeah. We'll just lean you up against the wall.
It absolutely is not, but that means we will be very, very entertained, Mike. Yeah.
A tourist in Italy stepped up to a dare and is now facing charges. Before her wedding, the woman was out with a group in her party, and they found themselves at the Neptune Fountain in Florence. Feeling a little naughty, somebody dared the woman to climb onto the statue of the fountain to touch Neptune's genitals, which she did. This unfortunately
Did she touch Uranus on Neptune?
She did minor but significant damage to the fountain, which is estimated to cost thousands to repair. The woman is also facing hefty fines for violating local ordinances.
I mean, I get it. You're drunk. His penis is showing. Hey, touch his marble penis. On it.
But there's got to be a stop. You can't walk into a fountain, climb up onto, like, she damaged a horse's hoof that was on there, something like that. Like,
hey, look, man, I agree. I absolutely agree, but you know how people are.
Yeah, you do. Unfortunately, you do. But just in case it starts with the bad taste in your mouth.
Good news.
A young man is in the news for being quite the piano player. His siblings have all been involved in piano lessons and would practice around their younger brother, who quickly gained an interest and started learning last September. Within those 8 months' time, he has already learned well enough to compete and has even won several awards at various competitions in the area, an accomplishment that has earned him an invitation to perform at the winner's recital at Carnegie Hall. Now, while this is all an accomplishment in itself, it's even more impressive when you take into account that the young man, he's 4.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
At the age of 4, it took him 8 months to be such a great piano player that they're taking him to Carnegie Hall.
That is maybe they're doing it to laugh at him. Maybe he's terrible.
Oh.
Listen to this
he
kid
just plays
play.
hot cross buns better than anybody else out there.
Yeah, that's about my piano playing skill right there.
Oh, jeez. And with that, it's time for some men's sports. There's more playoff hockey tonight on TNT and TBS, playoff basketball on Amazon, and the NFL draft is underway over on ABC and ESPN. As it was mentioned, your Seattle Seahawks currently hold the very last pick of the very first round. We'll see what happens. We don't have a whole lot this time around, but it should be fun.
Oh, boo-hoo. Right. You won the Super Bowl. Dry your tears on the Lombardi, brother.
Already am, man. Already am. I'll dry my tears on this victory hat that I got on.
Wipe your eyes with that big ring on your finger, you know.
Where's your weather? Clear skies at a low of 43 tonight. Open up to a lovely, partly cloudy day with a high right around 63. That is it for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawk is out.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time for a Finally Friday. Bad Choice Friday on the way, and the return of Ted versus the FCC. Lovely Jolene is up in just seconds.
Yes, indeed. It's all true. But in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until tomorrow, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network. Oh, man! A Double Flush production.
With American Home Shield, you can now video chat with live repair experts for help with home fixes over the phone. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
Available as a benefit with select plans.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The lone wolf, who you thought was a good collaborator because you didn't have the right candidate insights. But once you hired them, it was all hoarding info, declining meetings, and howling at the full moon? But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can go deeper than just the resume to find you a perfect fit. By using insights from the LinkedIn Network to give you a short list of best fit candidates. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/Pandora.
This is a vacation with Chase Sapphire Reserve, the butler who knows your name. This is the robe, the view, the steam from your morning coffee. This is the complimentary breakfast on the balcony, the beach with no one else on it. This is The Edit, a collection of hand-picked luxury hotels you can access with Chase Sapphire Reserve, and a $500 Edit credit that gets you closer to all of it. Chase Sapphire Reserve, now even more rewarding.
Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC, subject to credit approval.
Most people would rather assemble a 300-piece cabinet than search for insurance. That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com.